You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo!
Hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they raping everybody out here.
I wanted to do hood rat stuff for my friend. I wanted to do hood rat stuff for my friend.
Don't run away from your feelings.
What you gonna do? Hey woman! Hey woman! Listen here.
That's my man. You know. Hey, you feel?
Where's my Freddy at?
Where's my snare?
Where's my Freddy?
Hold up, let me get it.
Jesus. That's got to be an ultimate, like, permanent edition. Yeah, permanent edition. Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is the FooL and Friends, episode 6.
You sure? Go Bucks.
Hell yeah.
Bucks. Stop that.
We are here. We are live. We have our guests in the building. First, give it a round of applause. I don't want to butcher your last name.
You're not?
I'm not going to butcher
government.
that.
Don't give out.
Oh, you didn't even try my last name.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny about that last name. So my last show that I did, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to tell the host, I'm like, don't even try it. Just call me Dennis Aruba.
Aruba?
It's a long story about that, but you know, I'm like, he's Aruba, like the country. I'm like, yeah, he's sure. And he, Dennis Aruba, and this is how it is. So Dennis Aruba.
Aruba?
Yeah,
right,
that's my stage name. You know, we
That's
go
your
with that.
stage name?
Yeah.
I like it.
You know?
But yeah, we have him in the building. And as always, we got Chuck.
Yo.
And also Big Red.
Big Red, what's up? Makes his triumphant return.
Right? He had a couple days off, you know.
You look an extra red.
He got hired.
Yeah,
I got burnt today.
Yeah,
bro.
you look extra
He
red.
got hired and then went on vacation.
Exactly. He was like,
The
all right,
hell-
I got that
the hell
PTO,
kind of shit
right?
is that?
Yeah. Dude, I'm off for a week, man. It's fucking awesome. About to go on a week-long cruise.
So you're going to be off next week, too?
Yeah, of course.
Jesus.
Good thing there's no show next week.
Yeah, really.
You know? So how's everybody doing?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
All right.
That's it. That's it. That's all we got.
Yeah, that's it.
Better now that we have highlights.
I'm rock hard right now.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah. What about you, Dennis?
Nah.
Are you rock hard?
Nah.
You're flaccid, bro?
How about half a
I'm a little flaccid.
You coming in here flaccid?
Not even a half. Not even a half.
Hey, you can still be
Nah.
excited and flaccid.
Right? You're flaccid.
Like, yeah.
This guy's hard as a rock, for sure.
That's why I'm so far away from him right now.
So we're going to start off hot because
It's kind of hot in here.
It's a little warm.
Yep, that's how it goes.
this week has been some of the craziest shit I've seen all throughout. But in the realm of the FooL and Friends, this Sony Disney.
Saw what I did there?
Yes. Thank you. Spider-Man. The fight for Spider-Man right now.
It is bad.
It is like a bad custody battle.
It is really bad.
Dude, it's a negotiation tactic. That's
Well,
why.
and it is. And here's
Yeah.
the thing. Here's the thing.
I think it's bullshit, to be honest.
And at the end, and I'm springing this on everybody because I just thought about this right now. We're gonna all see who sides with who, because look, I get it, and I was explaining this to my pops last night. Shout out to pops. Like basically, Sony is, and no offense, but Sony is the dumb one. He's like, hey, my Spider-Man, I got Spider-Man. But he's like Rain Man because he saw it and he was like, yo, if I get this guy right here, this Spider-Man, no, I got the best thing ever. And so they did their tricks and they got the rights for the Spider-Man.
The film rights.
The Spider-Man.
Right, exactly. So
That's the thing is Disney owns Spider-Man, but they own the film rights to
right,
Spider-Man,
well,
which is
Disney's
crazy.
got the merchandising.
Exactly.
So, and here's the best part. Here's the part that gets me is that Disney is the bully.
Right.
And they're like, I got all these. I got all the action figures, but I want his. And so they keep pushing them like, come on. And thing is, they don't want to actually take it because they're like,
Right.
we know he's not all right in the head. So they don't want to be like those bullies, but they've been bullies to everybody else. So they're like, well, how can we get this kid?
Are you saying they don't want to take candy from a retarded kid?
Right,
Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. So basically,
This is politically incorrect.
you got
Can't say retard.
you got Sony like, but it's my Spider-Man. You can borrow him, but you gotta get back. You get it back, and we okay. So they're like, okay, we will. But here's the thing. You're going to pay so we can make this movie. And then you know what? You can have pretty much the
You
money.
can't be trusted to make it on your own.
Exactly. They're like, but we're going to keep pretty much all the money from the merchandise. And we're going to get 5% on that first day. So I was like, that deal is totally in Disney's favor. Because Sony had to budget the money for the movie to make the movie that Disney ultimately got a shit ton of money for not doing anything. They were like, you can have this guy. He's going to help you. And which he did. Kevin Feige. Yeah, he's the monster. He's a mastermind. He kills it. But they're like, that's all you get now. And now Disney's like, no, we 50-50 now. Like, you gonna let me get all that Spider-Man. And he like, but no, my Spider-Man. You can't do that.
You're not doing it right.
Exactly. So, honestly, I side with Sony.
Fuck
because they're trying to stop the bully.
Sony should be happy that they got fucking Spider-Man.
They're trying to stop the bully because Disney does have, like, Disney's got money on top of money on top of money.
Right. They're the big shots. They're the bully in the playground.
They don't need all that. Now, I agree. Sure, they should probably get a little more. Fine.
They should have all the Marvel characters.
Which they should.
Yeah.
But let Sony keep making their money because that's all they got is Spider-Man.
No, that's why Sony should just be like, here, take Spider-Man.
Like,
just
in
cut us
their
in on
movies,
checks. Cut us in on a check.
In their movies,
which have been trash.
films,
which have been trash.
Exactly.
Did you watch
That's all they
Into
really
the Spider-Verse?
Right, no, that's what I'm saying.
That
That's
was
all
all-
they
That was
had.
all Sony.
That was the only good one.
It was the best one.
Venom
that
was
was the
decent.
best Spider-Man movie.
Right, and
my
that's
opinion.
the thing.
I don't
And
know.
Venom was decent.
But other than that,
Yeah.
it's been trash. You're right.
Right, no, Venom was good, but it wasn't
But that's
as
Spider-Man
good
movie.
as
No,
it
definitely
could have
not.
really
Well, they
been.
messed up on Venom because they gave it a PG rating.
Bro,
Right.
Venom,
Yeah.
Sam Raimi was literally like, fuck you when he was making that movie.
Yeah.
I don't think he was like being, I think he was purposefully being shitty with that one.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
but that's the
Because they
thing.
forced him to do Venom.
And
He
that's
didn't
the
wanna do it.
point with Sony. Like, yo, look, we ain't got much, bro. Let us have this.
No.
We'll still give money to you. You're getting money. We all getting money. You know. So I side with Sony on this. I'm backing Sony. So since you're the guest, you go next.
I think I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm for the little guy, the Sony guy. I'm like, come on.
When we say Sony's a little guy,
Right. I mean,
you know
that's-
you're dealing with the behemoth.
right. And that's Disney. Disney is no joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm with you on that one, man.
Yeah.
Chuck?
That's tough to say. As much as I hate Disney, they would make the better Spider-Man movie.
Facts.
So that's hard to say, but I hate Disney. I'd rather take Sony's side just to spite Disney.
Right. Which I think is happening a little bit, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of people are like, no, we like Disney, like, I get it. I get what you're doing. And I want these movies too. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Don't be like, give me that too, man. What about you, Red?
I mean, I don't know, man. I really honestly, I don't know what Sony would do by themselves. They made Into the Spider-Verse, which I think was the best.
No, it was.
I think that's the
It
best
was
Spider-Man movie ever
That
made
was literally-
by a mile.
Yeah, but you're looking
Like,
at
that's me.
15% win percentage at that point.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, and also it's an animated movie. It's not live action.
Right.
Yeah, like,
Exactly.
but and you got the creative forces behind that. They're not going to be involved with the live act or the live action.
Exactly.
So
And you don't need to,
I
unfortunately.
I mean,
but they could keep it going.
Who's going to make the better movie? Disney.
Right.
As far as like these contract negotiations and stuff, I'm totally on Sony's side, and I'm kind of curious what they would do on their own now at this point.
Yeah.
With that established.
But we've seen what they can do on their own.
Yeah.
I'm all for Spider-Man just going home where he needs to be. Because if you bring Spider-Man with the rest of Marvel and Disney, that means he can be in the Avengers. And he
Oh, the
can
product
have-
itself would
Yeah.
be doper.
But it's going to be way
doper.
better.
Would be
And it's
doper.
been it's a proven
Dopalicious.
fact. Like, Marvel's been on a tear for what, the past 20 fucking years? Not even that. Really, like 10?
Yeah.
Like, none of that had anything to do with Sony. They're making
No.
regular-ass superheroes great movies.
No.
And Spider-Man is the king of Marvel, let's be honest. Like,
Yeah, he's up there, definitely.
there's nobody better than Spider-Man.
Like,
Well, right now, like
Standalone?
story wise, yeah, he's like kind of
Yeah.
top of the mountain.
Like, Spider-Man is like the king of Marvel.
overall, yeah, he
Spider-Man is the Superman of Marvel as far as like longevity and everybody. No, actually, no. I think Batman is kind of taking that role over as
That's
DC's
DC.
go-to guy.
As opposed to Superman.
Yeah, as
is that
opposed
what
to
you're saying?
Superman.
Yeah,
True.
I believe that.
So Spider-Man is that guy.
Yeah.
Because even with the Toby movies, which were trash, like those
Hold
are still
up,
better.
hold up. The
What
first two.
first and second one? What?
Yeah.
Number
Okay,
three
let's
was
be
terrible.
okay.
3 was terrible.
Great, yeah.
They were
The
campy,
third one
but
was
that's-
terrible. They were way better than the Garfield Spider-Mans.
God, by 8.
And I feel like these most recent ones are better than the Toby ones.
Because they had that Sam Raimi campiness to them, you know?
Right. Exactly. But he fucked it up in the third one.
Yeah, the movie was trash.
Oh yeah.
It was bad.
Which
As well-
one?
The third Spider-Man with Toby.
The true
Oh yeah,
third
yeah, yeah.
Spider.
The
To-
one with
the
Venom,
Tobyverse.
right?
That's the one with Venom. That's
Yeah.
the one that I was talking about. Like
With-
Sam
with-
Raimi
with
was
Topher.
forced to have
Well,
Venom.
talking about
Topher,
this
yeah,
before.
from that
Yeah.
'70s show.
And it,
That-
well,
you couldn't believe that.
Here's the thing, though,
Well, that will-
and I said this before. In the video game, there was a video storyline that they did that with the Venom and the Carnage.
Yeah.
They had him like that. Like Eddie Brock was like kind of a lankier type of dude and
Really?
everything.
Yeah.
So when I saw it, I was like, "That's actually cool. I can dig that." And then everybody else is like, "What are you talking about? Eddie Brock's fucking huge." And
Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
is,
"Yeah,
though.
I know, but still." But yeah, like it just boggles me that it's gotten to this point where you're gonna fuck up a whole entire fan base and piss off your whole entire fan base.
That's what
because
Disney's doing. They're
y'all can't
riling
make
up
money?
the base.
Yeah.
Like this is a negotiation.
Well, they started it because they were the first ones
That's all
that
they're
dropped
doing.
the whole like, oh well, we did say we would work with them, but they're being pricks now.
Yeah.
Like, no, we know you. Stop lying. Like everybody knows the mouse now. Like how you work, bitch. You're giving Hulu and ESPN with
Yes.
Disney Plus.
Dude, that shit is so cheap.
The
like
price of
14
Netflix
Yeah, exactly. The price of Netflix, you get
And
Hulu, ESPN Plus, where all the UFC fights are on there,
and
and
Disney
Disney
Plus.
Plus.
You're talking about Netflix just streaming, no DVDs, right?
right, and who
Yeah,
does
just-
that?
Who
though?
does that?
Let's
Yeah,
be
but
honest.
that's
For that
thing?
price, you get Disney
right.
Plus.
I'm just
Yeah.
playing devil's
But
advocate.
Netflix,
Right,
is,
right.
Netflix is they're
Well,
they're
Netflix
kinda
is
dying out.
slowly
Oh,
doing this. Slowly
Yeah,
been doing it.
they're
going
descending.
down. Yeah.
The
Like
only
they're-
thing Netflix really got on everybody is stand-up specials.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the best
Yeah.
part. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
There's some
That's-
pretty good originals though, like Orange is the New Black,
Daredevil
BoJack
was the
Horseman's
shit.
I
awesome.
mean, they're
Daredevil.
still awesome, but they are kind of downtrending.
Oh yeah, no, and
A
for
little-
me,
a little bit.
Castlevania.
That was a great show.
God.
I didn't watch that.
bro. That,
Plus, they're not making money. That's the thing about Netflix. Like,
Yeah.
people don't talk about. They're not making money.
well, because
They're putting so much out into original content
Yeah.
that they're losing money.
exactly.
And that's one of those things where like Amazon did the same thing. All these
But
big, yeah,
Amazon
It's
started
what
to
they do
come
just to kind of get that clientele going, and then
But the
they
problem
jack up
is
the price.
You have yeah, exactly. The problem is
Now
too,
they got the
all
people
these
there.
all those competitions coming in. They're going to be making making profit.
Right.
Netflix isn't, and it's going to
Because they're coming up from a negative already. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
going to be keeping up with the Joneses and not doing so well. So
And that was actually what was
Never
bringing
heard
me
of it.
into the to this.
Never heard of it.
Was it? Which of what?
That show, the Jones Show. Never heard of it. I don't know
Jones,
that
what is
show.
that?
I'm talking shit about a show I've never heard of.
it's just keeping up, you never heard that phrase? Keeping up with the Joneses?
Yeah.
Keeping up with the Jones.
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's
You never heard of that?
dude. He's.
Damn.
I was like, we talking
I
about
don't know
show.
what
You uncultured swine.
That's as American as apple pie. That's
Yeah.
fucking. I just made another. You saw that? I put
I've
another
never
saying
heard
in
that.
there.
What's apple pie?
That's American as
It's the fucking
That's American as apple pie and police
or apple
brutality.
flavored pie.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
That was good.
But
That's why Puffy said keeping up with the Combses
oh,
because he's Puffy Combs.
And
but
keeping
he's-
up with the Kardashians.
It's a riff on the Joneses.
Yeah.
He's keeping up. You
Now
want
it's
to
all
keep up.
come
You
together.
want to keep up with the Combses.
It all comes together. Now.
He just got woke.
But
You got woke.
You got woke to the.
I can't believe y'all never heard that though.
I mean,
that was him.
that was me. I've never heard that.
I've
like
never
second
heard
in his
that.
class
I was
and
like,
shit.
is this a show? I've never heard
Right,
of it.
it's keeping up the Jones. Who's the
Must be a
Joneses?
new Netflix original I don't know about.
Is it me and Mrs. Jones?
Yeah, he did. He covered the mic to ask me like, "What are you talking about, bro?"
He didn't want anyone to know.
yeah, that's fucking.
I would have just
awesome.
Googled it real quick. Popular
fuck is that?
Popular saying among Americans.
I was like, "Why is everybody so
Crazy.
silent when I said that?"
Yo, but no, on that though, obviously, I think it's pretty much one sided though. I pretty much Disney is going to dethrone Netflix.
Disney got that big
Yeah.
D, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I mean, they
It's
also
like
they got
Cursive D going on.
right. They got fucking the Obi-Wan miniseries coming on that shit. Fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes, I'm okay with this.
Because Disney bought all the dope shit. That's
Yeah,
why.
they're like,
Yeah, and Homeboy's coming back as Obi-Wan coming to
exactly.
Right,
Ewan
Fucking
McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so happy about that. I was like, yo, I loved, as much as everybody else hated him, I liked the trilogy. I liked the prequels. I did. Okay? Fucking sue me.
Anakin was a bitch. I'm sorry. Anakin was a little bitch.
Right.
It pissed me
That
off.
was the only thing that
he
sucked.
was.
But when he lost it...
I mean, a bitch.
But when he lost it, though, when he went Vader and started murking everybody, I was like, okay. I'm okay with you now.
Oh yeah,
dog.
the third one and the
Yeah.
end of the second one, like when he's like that rage starts building up. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
but it's still based off some emo.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, what are you really mad about, man?
Right.
The world is a dark, dark place.
The world is a vampire. That was in his head all day and shit.
But no, and I mean, and I love the fact that there was the theory that Jar Jar was actually the ultimate like Sith Lord and shit. Like, yeah, dude, and I'm with that theory. I don't know if, yes,
I don't know how to feel about that.
dude, no, trust me. Look it up on Reddit. The dude literally broke everything down, not to like on some conspiracy shit, like proof, like actual proof. Like, no, look at this shit. Look at this shit. And I'm like, holy fuck.
If so, that's
this
an
guy's
amazing
like-
character
Because
development.
think about it, Yoda. Did anybody ever think Yoda was going to be this badass little Ninja Turtle? No. Like, this motherfucker talks in riddles all the time and all fucked up, and everybody's
But
like...
Bo, like everybody was looking forward to like him kicking ass in the prequels, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Everybody's like, well, if he's the most powerful,
I
how...
was.
And this thing, but he was introduced as an odd character. But he just caught on because he was a little green fucking Kermit. And everybody's like, I can relate with that.
Plus, his sentences were like inverted.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
You
He
know.
talked in riddles. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but, and then people got pissed about Jar Jar because fucking, you know,
He
whatever.
was just annoying, though.
And that's what the whole theory was that he veered off the original idea. Was basically that.
That was a great impression.
I know.
Misa, man.
Yo.
Misa, pussy wet.
But yeah, when you get a chance, Google that Jar Jar fucking Dark Lord or some shit. Like Jar Jar Sith Lord, I think is what it is. Google that shit. Trust me. It
All right.
convinced me. It really did. I was like, yeah.
Dude, that guy got so much hate on the internet. Have you ever like read that guy's story? The guy that
No, he was thinking about committing suicide.
yeah, he was like, dude, he's fucking like
That
that's
bad?
toxic fandom, and it like that's kind of when it started.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's when it was unleashed. The prequels.
yep.
Thanks, George.
Thank you, Jorge. You're not George Lucas anymore. You're Jorge Lucas.
Jorge.
Get the fuck out of here.
Jorge DeLucas.
Right.
Jorge De Lucas.
De Lucas.
De Lucas.
You guys seen the boy
Wait, is that
band
racist?
Space?
Did we just do something racist as fuck?
Dave
kind of.
Lucas.
Yeah, fuck, man.
I don't think
You're
it
the only
counts.
true white one here. At least I'm, part Hispanic, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
I think
Jorge De Lucas.
De Lucas.
Fuck out of here.
Oh, fuck out of here.
Get out of here, you piece
Oh, God.
You're not George
Bo
Lucas.
Red, I sent you guys a link of the shows that are coming out on Disney Plus and the movies that'll be available on launch day.
When is that coming out? Disney Plus.
I think it was November 12th or something like that.
I'm buying
I'll
it, like,
just watch it. I'm fine.
day zero. I'm
Who
buying
gives
it.
a fuck?
Jeff
Are you
Goldblum
really?
has his own show.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Yeah,
Disney
there's a
Plus?
lot going down there.
Yeah,
I already have Hulu and ESPN Plus, so like I'm saving money getting Disney Plus.
Exactly.
And how much is it for the three of them again?
12.
All of it together, yeah, 13. Like so, ESPN Plus as it is like 5.
Yeah.
and then Hulu I think is like 12 or something like that
Something
without
like that.
ads.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I get.
Excuse
So it's
me.
like
Yeah, he's high living.
I'm
there.
bougie, you know what I'm saying? I work.
I bet
make
you get
money.
guac at Chipotle too, don't you? With extra meat.
He probably
Yeah,
does.
you live in large, man. I see it.
He's like, let me get double meat.
Yeah, double meat and
I'm
guac.
making some extra queso.
Hey,
I'm that
and
guy.
I want
I'm
my
that guy.
tortilla on the side.
They're like, sir, that's an extra
All right.
75 cents. I'm like, fucking
don't
add
worry
it.
about it. Why are you even telling me?
Yeah, why would you even say that?
Offended right now.
Yeah.
I want the big bag of nachos.
Matter of
Don't
fact,
fuck
double
with
up
me.
on that shit.
I want to be
bitch.
in that tax bracket. Shit. That's where it's
Hey,
at.
you're the one with the car, man.
I sleep on that.
You do sleep in that. That's my house. So like we went out one night and got super fucking drunk, and like he was telling a story about how he passed out in his car and he never went home. His wife's birthday was like 2 days later
yeah.
or something like that.
Holy.
That made for
But
some
like,
good
and I
material.
was thinking like, damn, he slept in his car. He pulls up right now in a fucking what fucking car? What
It's
kind
a
of car?
Cadillac.
I know, but what?
ATS Cadillac 2014.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Nice.
he
pulls
He's
up
got a car in the 2000s.
Congratulations.
What is that like living in the
bougie
future?
motherfucker
Yeah,
with your
really.
2,000
I
plus.
bet you have power doors too.
I got power windows, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be taken away probably in a couple days anyway. So
They got the repo
It's like,
man.
oh, the repo
guy's
guy's
coming.
The repo guy's coming any minute now. So
Oh my god.
Well, at least he
let-
won't find you here.
yeah, exactly. And I have a garage.
Is that what happens
so-
when you become a comedian?
Yeah, you just become dirt poor, man. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
overnight.
And speaking of which,
Yes.
You gonna finish that sentence?
Speaking of
there?
which,
we have Dennis.
Those are finished sentences.
This isn't a video.
he forgot my name. That's
No.
what it was.
Speaking of which,
I was presenting him.
This guy.
Kareem
No
Hunt. I was
no one can
presenting
see you
him.
He's like Aruba.
Aruba.
Denise Aruba.
Hey, I didn't know Kareem Hunt could play in preseason.
can he?
He
Oh,
just
you're
ran the
right.
ball.
I know you could do training camp. I didn't know.
Sorry, I got squirreled. The Browns are playing the Bucks.
Yeah, shout out to that.
Go Bucks.
Yeah, and by the way,
Shout out to the
Bucks are
city of
losing.
Tampa.
I will bet you that the Bucks have a better record at the end of the year than the Browns do.
You're a fucking liar. You better stop that.
Whoa!
I'm talking about bets. I'm talking about money.
No, I will bet whatever you're willing to bet.
Let's do it.
Easily.
The broke man.
You
How
kidding
about
me?
Let's do something as easy as a 12-pack of High Life.
I'm down for that.
All right, man.
I'm betting a 12-pack of highlight right now.
This
Set
is basically a
on
handshake.
Holy
Holy
shit.
shit, man.
Oh, episode 6.
The
Basically, a
Full of
handshake.
Friends, episode 6.
By the way, guys, this is Surgeon General.
Oh yeah, that's
For
right.
those
should
that
pay for
didn't
his
catch my
Disney
name,
Plus.
'cause it
That's
never
what you
gets
should
said.
do.
Oh shit. that's monthly, bro. No. I'm not paying every month.
Pay 1 month of Disney Plus for this guy. That should be the bet.
Never doing that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Because, like,
Highlight's
dude.
easy. You just
I watch
pass it off.
everything on the Fire Stick. Why even pay for anything?
Yeah, Red. Why?
Download
Why?
that app, Cinema, and why pay when you don't have to?
Because the quality is better.
No,
it's
it's
easier
not.
access.
It's not. It really isn't.
What do you mean it's not?
And you ain't got to
It's
search
not.
different streams. Like, oh, this one's
No,
better.
I just click one and they
And
all
then they
work.
don't- No,
You're
no.
watching in the middle of it and it crashes. You're like, what the
Right.
fuck?
No, but
Exactly.
it doesn't.
Okay.
Come on.
Sorry,
We're
I'm
not
telling
having
you
that
the truth.
argument. We're
Sorry
not
that I'm
having
telling
that
you the truth.
No, we will have this
We're,
argument.
we're not having that.
Sorry that I'm telling you the truth.
Deal with it.
I'm not saying it doesn't work sometimes. I'm saying that
Sometimes.
I'm saying there's also times where you're like, God damn it.
No, there isn't.
Oh, God.
Whatever. Anyway,
just saying.
we got Dennis in the
Your
building.
blacks are blurred.
He is
Your
gonna
blacks are blue. What does that mean? What?
That's what, you never heard.
I had that conversation.
that saying before?
I had the conversation with him last time.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'm saying the blacks aren't as good, man. Like they fade with every other color, and it looks like bullshit.
Are you talking about African Americans?
I'm talking about
That's pretty fucked up. That's very
right?
racist.
I know.
your blacks are blurred.
No wonder.
Your African Americans are blurry.
Jesus, red.
Jeez.
I'm just.
Takes 2 weeks off. Where'd you go to KKK school?
She went to Alabama.
First of all, it's not a school.
It's an academy.
University.
It's an academy.
I have a degree in racism.
I got a badge. I got a badge and everything.
Got up on my wall a fucking plaque.
The certificate's just a Confederate
I'm the
flag.
top of my class.
I'm gonna pull out this card. I have lots of black friends.
You should trust me.
The school sponsor is
Oh
just a
my
swastika.
Jesus Christ.
Who's the valedictorian?
I said your blacks are blurred, as in the color scheme. It's all fucked up.
I know what you mean.
I didn't know what you meant, so I need
No,
to
that's
clarify.
but that's also they have all the way up to 1080p. That's why.
By the way, I just joined the KKK. It's fucking awesome.
Side note,
The perks and benefits.
They're such good dudes, man. They cook really, really fucking good.
And I
No
got-
fried chicken though.
I don't know how they get their sheets so white, but they do it.
For whatever reason, they denied my fried chicken idea.
I think it's like Tide. Maybe it's like Tide.
I was thinking
Tide with
Gain,
H.
but yeah,
I get a lot of discounts too.
Obviously,
card.
on
Discount?
Go to Starbucks, right? Yeah, Starbucks.
basically at Starbucks. That's you're at the KKK. So.
All right. Well, we
This
got
is
our
going
guest
great.
Dennis in the house.
Anyway, Disney Plus. That's gonna be awesome.
Yes. He is performing at Side Splitters.
I am.
What day? What time? Let us know.
So yeah, I'm going to be performing in a competition at Side Splitters on September 11th.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Right.
nice.
Right. Yes.
Winner to whoever gives a 9/11 joke first.
Dennis is like, what? What's the problem?
I don't understand. Is there something else I need to know about? Keeping up with the Joneses.
So basically, you're gonna be running. I'm not gonna say that.
Oh God,
You pussy.
but yes.
Yes.
I'm backing out.
Careful before Israel cancels us again.
So far.
So it's going to be hard to forget that date.
Right.
Yeah, really.
It's going to be hard to
Like,
forget
where
that
were
date.
you on 9/11? Side Splitters. Telling jokes.
God.
Most of them didn't.
I'm losing fans right now. They're like, I'm not seeing this
You're
fucking
not
asshole.
on Side Splitters telling jokes.
So
Most of them didn't land like the people. Oh God. You saw where I was
Hopefully
going with
they
that?
land, right.
Most of them didn't land like the people did jumping out the windows, but I tried.
Oh, man. So yep.
Don't put me on stage.
It got really dark really quickly.
It did, and hot.
Dude, is there any better humor than
Because of all the smoke coming out of the buildings. Oh, I'm sorry. No,
We're still on. We're still there.
still on 9/11.
Still there.
Sorry, my
still there.
bad.
Okay.
My bad.
I'm gonna come in wearing my hijab.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Is that's not at all? What the fuck accent did I just do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That wasn't-
Portuguese.
You should go on stage with.
You heard it here first. Portugal did 9/11.
That's it.
That's it.
Conspiracy figured out.
You should go on stage and be like, "Hey, anybody see my box cutter?"
Oh God. So yes, tell us about this and how you got into it.
So it's something I've always wanted to do. Comedy, stand-up comedy. It's just something I don't know, something I wanted to do. What really pushed me into it was my joke of a career that I had up until about 5-6 months ago.
Oh shit.
Got you
Yeah.
a Cadillac though.
They didn't get me fucking shit. They're gonna get it repoed. That's what it is. So I was working with this terrible company. They actually made my set.
What's their names?
Stemco, STY.
Fuck you, Stemco.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, you
Fuck
guys.
yourself, Stimco.
Fuck
Wait,
you.
what are they doing though? Because I don't want to put a hit on me.
Yeah, they're it's a medical equipment store.
Okay.
Yeah, you can check them out on the Google reviews. I mean, they're pretty accurate up there. So.
Yeah, like 1 star. Right?
Yeah.
well,
exactly.
it's my turn.
Right. So it was a lot dealing with them. I mean, it was really of a joke of a company. And once I left, I'm like, you know what? It just kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. And I'm like, I had to express myself, as weird as that sounds. But I'm like, you know what? My whole target thing was, you know what? I'm going to go up on stage and just joke about them as much as I can.
Right.
Okay.
And I wrote my whole, a good half of my set on just them. And that's how I finished off my set when Big Red was there. And I'm like, you know what? And I just talked, the truth about them. It wasn't anything bad.
Yeah.
And then I spelled out their name. I'm like, hey, check them out, STYMC, because it's a terrible company. It's as far as working for them. And I'm like, God help the patients that are being taken care of by them. But it's just overall, it was just, But I felt the need to, just kind of put them on blast. And so I made my whole set about them, and then it just kind of took off from there. I just wanted to do more jokes, got a good response, and it was just, let's see what else I can do with this.
Hell yeah. So
Yeah, man, go for it.
Living a dream, bro.
Explain this event coming up. Like, explain this.
Okay.
Last Comic Standing.
I know, like a TV show.
Yeah, it was before, but
Right. Well, this
It's
it's
for
called
1025, right?
They kind of play on those words. It's Lost Comic Stranded is what
okay.
what the side splitters is calling it.
Stranded. Okay.
Stranded. So it's a competition between I'm not sure how many comics there are. A lot of them are very good, very seasoned comics, very hilarious people. I don't know how I got coupled in with these guys, but the side splitters reached out to me, said, "Hey, are you interested in this competition?"
Oh, so they reached out to you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I got an email. I said, "Hey, you interested? This is what we're doing. Are you available these dates?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it."
That's awesome.
And then one thing led to another. I started getting these little flyers and this and more exposure. I'm like, this is pretty awesome. I don't know how big it really was. And again, I'm going against a lot of heavy hitters and hilarious people. But I'm very honored to even be just a part of that group.
Right. That's dope.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've done a couple sets already at Side Splitters and a few local cafes. Just trying to sharpen my craft and see what where else I can get some feedback and get better. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah,
And
it's a
for
great
what?
day
You've
if
had
you
3
told
sets
jokes,
so far, or something like that?
Four sets.
Dude.
Yeah, 3 at Side Splitters and then 1 at a Red Star.
Like when you,
Oh yeah, Red Star. I know.
yeah.
when you watch him, it's like, man, there's no way. Like,
Well, I mean,
he's fucking good.
We go
man.
back. I
Yeah.
mean, so it's interesting to see where
I mean,
Where
all of us
we all-
kinda, we all kind of
Yeah.
go back to 2000 probably.
2000,
2000,
Like
2001.
1999, bro.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. 2000. Well, because I came in 2000s, but I didn't really.
Did any of us go to Web?
No.
Not me. No, I came
went
from
to Web.
Ohio. So,
But
like,
when did you come from Ohio?
I started technically, realistically, I started sophomore year. Like, because
okay,
I came at like the middle of freshman year,
okay.
and like everything jumped ahead like almost a month. Because that's how far apart seasons were up north versus down here.
Yeah.
So I came down in January and the end of January, beginning of February, And I remember I was blowed because the Strawberry Festival, motherfuckers got days off for that. That shit blew my mind. I was like, wait, what?
Welcome to Florida.
Yeah.
Really, fuck education.
Yeah, so like I was like, well, it's gonna be cool going to school down here for that. And then then I started, but I didn't get to start meeting everybody until like following like
I think,
sophomore, junior, and everything.
I think junior year is probably when I started to kind of Jofer is probably that one key person that kind of
shout out to Jofer.
Yeah, Jofer is the man.
Fucking Grindhouse Joe,
Grindhouse Joe, Pirate
J-Ho, J-Ho. Yo,
right,
fucking remember J Fro.
He had that fro.
He needs to grow that shit back out. Stop
No, he
fucking
don't.
playing.
He needs to cut that fucking.
Nah, man, let him grow out the fro for nostalgia purposes, man. Nostalgia purposes, that shit needs to come back.
No, I told him to cut that shit. I remember.
We all did, but I was one of the only ones that were like, no, fuck that, you keep it, dog. It's your fro.
No, you guys didn't like him then. That's what. There was one time we were in 9th grade. He would always come in late. Always come Miss Lamping's class.
That's never changed.
Right.
He's late as fuck for everything, bro.
He lived right next to the school. Just to paint this picture, he lived right next to the high school.
That's how I met him.
And he was always late to first period. And he always played this like song and dance. He would run in, like he would walk the whole way. You knew he walked the whole way. And then like 5 feet away from the classroom, he would like jog in, like if he was like coming in.
I could totally see all of this.
Really trying to get here.
Yeah, he'd walk in, and it was a time like, we had like 5 minutes of reading and the first 5 minutes of class just kind of reading, and all I see is this big fairy hairball just fucking running in. I'm like, oh, who let this fucking dog in? And it was Jofer.
You get him in the studio at some point.
We do. Man. That's an interview right there,
right?
100%.
Yeah. So all right, and
what happened?
So you've done your 4 sets so far.
Yeah. I mean, just 4 sets. I mean, I started in June, and then kind of spaced them out between June and now. And my last set I did was was just this past Wednesday at Side Splitters, and it was I went to go see a buddy of mine, and a couple of friends there. They're like, hey, you should sign up. We have a couple standby positions if you want to go on. I'm like, I wasn't really planning to go, but I felt like it was fuck it, yeah, let's go, let's do it.
And if they keep kind of poking at you, they obviously like you,
right? I mean, yeah. So that's how I took it as. I'm like, okay, if they're egging me on, and either they want to see me bomb or they actually kind of like me. So
well, it's either or.
It's either or.
In a sense, because you get exposure one way or the other.
One way or another, I'm still winning.
Exactly. Getting your name out there.
Exactly.
That's fucking dope, dude.
So I mean, it's an experience. I mean, the first 2 times I've done it, I invited friends and family, so I had a biased crowd. I've always even after I was off I was like, I mean, was I really that good? Or it was, friends and family were there. They're
because
like,
these people kind of know me already.
They kind of know me already. They already know my humor. They already know a little bit of background of my jokes. So, but this past Wednesday was a real eye opener for me because no one knew me there because I just showed up just to kind of watch a friend.
Right.
And so it was a different experience because I didn't know anybody there.
Right.
Like, no one in the audience. Right. So I went up and I started telling my jokes, and the audience was, how do I say this? A little more conservative on the older type, like a little conservative. So
this was Side Splitters, you said?
Yeah, Side Splitters, and it was on a Wednesday night, so they were older, conservative. So a lot of my raunchier jokes that I had, they weren't hitting. They weren't getting laughs, and it was really throwing me off.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, well, let me switch it up and kind of talk about family and kids, and and it totally they can relate to that, and I got some. I ended a little strong. But it was an eye opener for me.
It was a rocky start.
It was a rocky start. I was like, "Holy fuck!" I'm like, what do I do now? Do I just run away? I don't know.
Like, well, it's been nice,
right? I'm like,
it's gotta be a weird feeling when it's not hitting, and you're up there, and you're like, and the microphone's right here, and I'm here, but there's nothing happening,
and you're hearing me breathe really hard right now.
I wonder if they'll hear me cry.
Right, my hands start shaking.
I want to do it. Honestly. Actually, honestly, when you were up that one time, I was in my notes on my phone, like writing jokes. I was like,
I did a few times.
You have?
It's crazy. You get tunnel vision too.
You do.
Like you go up there and you're like, you just kind of just, all right. When I go up, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this and this and this. And when you get up there, you're like, fuck. First thing I start doing is I find somebody to talk to in the crowd, and then kind of go from there.
Yeah.
Because like you said you had a shitty job. Like, well.
Right.
I kind of started like that too. I was based off my shitty life. So it was a lot easier for me.
With a shitty job, contributed to my shitty life.
Yeah, no, my shitty life
It all goes
is
hand in hand.
Right, yeah. There's a correlation.
That's just a branch. My whole tree is shitty.
Your whole trunk was.
So I let off with, hey, I'm probably one of the few people you guys know that got out of 2 5-year relationships within a month and a half of each other. So I'm kind of, which is all facts.
I would have been there like,
yeah, the girls didn't like that one.
No.
But I'm like, hey, I'm being honest. This is cathartic for me. This is therapy. I'm a little depressed right now because I'm single. And they're like, oh. And they're like, oh. And then they found out why, and they're like, you're a fucking asshole.
It's therapeutic, though.
Yeah,
As you said, it is therapeutic.
Yeah.
So that's what pushed me to do it. I was just going through some really tough times between work, in between jobs. I mean, I'm still in between jobs, but it was it was just therapeutic. I had this anger, this feeling in me where I'm like, I wrote it down, and I just made it funny because it really was funny.
Right.
Like, as you look at, you gotta, if you keep serious about it, it's just gonna eat you up alive. You gotta find 100%. that joke behind it, and laugh about it, and be like, you know what, laugh, make everyone else see what you're laughing about, and then keep moving.
Exactly.
And that's what pushed me to do it. Like I've always wanted to do it, but it was that push and that like, I guess almost animosity toward them that I needed to just kind of prove myself. It was,
nice.
Yeah.
So now let me ask you, the last comic Stranded.
Right.
So what happens when you do win? Because I have faith that you're going to win. I'm going to speak it to existence.
All right. I got to speak it. So if I win on the 11th.
No.
When I win on the 11th.
When I win. Was he a fighter now?
No, you gotta do it like a wrestling promo. Listen, brother, when I win on 9/11,
on 9/11, like do I want to win on 9/11?
Will I beat the terrorists on 9/11?
On 9/11, I don't know.
Let me tell you something, brother. We're gonna go on that cruise ship and we're gonna party our fucking asses off.
That's right.
All right.
So
what happens when you do win?
So when I win on the 11th, I come back on the 25th, and then I compete again to whoever, because there's another competition on the 18th with another group of, I think, 7 other comics, and the winner out of that one competes with me on the 25th. Once I come out the winner on the 25th,
there you go.
right?
Yeah.
Then I get to go on the Cultist cruise, and I get to perform a few sets.
Oh,
on
okay.
the
So you
cruise.
get to do a setup on a cruise.
On the cruise.
That's even better.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I know.
you can totally get laid.
Tell me you get to
that night.
bring your wife with you on the cruise.
I don't know all the details. I'm pretty sure no.
That's what I meant by that. Either way, he's gonna get laid. I was waiting.
Oh, man.
Nice save.
I was waiting
Nice
for
save.
something to.
Please
He
tell
goes,
me you can bring your
You
wife.
can get laid, man. I was like, this is already getting late, sir. And she's a mighty fine woman, by the way.
Thank you, Big Red. Thank you.
But yeah, so do you get to bring her though? Because that would be some
yeah,
shit
do
if
you?
they're like, no, you get to go.
I'm pretty sure it's only me, but
That'd be fucked up.
But
Yeah, that's kinda fucked up.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I don't know all the details when it comes.
Right.
to
Let's
that.
call it
I'm just-
1025.
Again, I'm just
No,
excited
you just
to even be
you
a part
guys,
of the whole
she
competition.
can't come with me. Well, you guys want me to cheat on my wife? Fuck is wrong with you guys?
Is that what you want?
Is that what you really want? You want to break my home up? Fucking asshole.
But you said it was.
Hey,
the-
dude, we got you a joke. That's a
you
joke
go.
right
Yeah,
there.
I know.
Perfect
As long as
choice.
you're cool with
You
it.
said it's the Calta show.
Yeah, the call to the
Shout out to
102
him.
point.
From what station?
102.5 The Bone.
Ah,
102.5
it's
The
interesting that you mentioned him because he voted for Surge
Yeah, he did.
on the
did?
Best of the Bay.
Dude, he loves my fucking name.
yeah,
Really?
No.
He went on for like
Shit.
5 minutes about I'm voting for Surgeon General.
yeah.
Yeah,
Creative.
I got the soundbite and
The
everything. It's
creative
classic.
low-
Get
outta
outta
here.
I want to hear that.
You want to hear? All right,
Yeah, I
Yeah, I want to hear it 100%.
That's awesome.
Creative loafing, Best of the Bay.
Dude, everything, it's a circle. Everything comes together. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking
Shout
of
out
creative
to Mike
loafing,
Kelta.
Cam, I can't even pronounce his last name. Cam Bernard from Side Splitters, local here from Tampa, Florida. He just got best comic here in Florida. I want to say shout out to
yeah.
him. Congrats to you, Cam.
Hell
Proud of
yeah!
you, man.
Shout out to
Awesome
him.
job,
Round of
man.
applause for him.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's like
He doesn't know me at all, but I know him, so that's what counts.
You know, stalker, whatever.
I'm your biggest fan. He's in the front row, like,
But yeah, so we're up for an award.
Are you?
Flowhio Radio as a team, as a whole, as a big ass fucking squad. We are up for
dysfunctional family.
best radio station.
I saw
Get
that.
outta
And we're
here.
not even on FM.
I
We're
reposted
AM.
that shit.
Hell yeah.
You got a post? I didn't know that. That's
yeah,
awesome.
we got nominated, and Blunt Sessions, which me and Serge and Gino and K Swiss and Brother Latino Heat are all on. Got nominated as well for best podcast, local podcast.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
man.
we up for some awards.
What is it?
And
Congratulations.
Serge,
That's
CL Tampa or whatever they're called?
yeah, Creative
Yeah,
Local.
yeah, yeah.
Loafing,
That's what
yeah.
it is. Yeah.
yeah. See,
I don't know shit. I'm sorry.
oh, wait a
Keeping
minute.
up with the Joneses.
In those,
Hey, we all have our strengths and weaknesses, right?
Go fuck yourself.
That was my weakness. You caught me in a weakness.
All right.
because BET.
You got that? You got
Yeah, we
that-
got like 16 nominations overall between the whole station.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Pretty
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I got the. It's like a 4-minute clip, so we're
Yeah.
gonna run that. We'll be right back.
Yeah. So anyway, right now we've got the Best of the Bay creative loafing. Now I don't know. Over the years, I've always taken this very seriously. I'm not going to beg you to go out and vote and all that. I put the link up on the Facebook page. I vote once myself for whoever I want to vote for, but I encourage you to do this not just for us, but for restaurants that are in your neighborhood that really can benefit from winning an award like this.
Sure.
Because if somebody reads about it for the first time in the Best of the Bay, they go, "Oh, that's right up the block. We should try that place," and it really helps those businesses out. So, go ahead and look at it, vote for your favorite one. But I am also concerned at the other awards that we're nominated for, and maybe some other people are nominated for. So, Galvin, I'm going to turn it over to you, and Gio, who also has some categories going. If you put it out there, I'll tell you who I would vote for.
Okay, you want to start out with best local radio personality?
Well, I mean, that would make the most sense, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you want me to just kind of go through? I'll tell you, there are a lot of them.
Start from the top and name them all.
I'm telling you right now that there are at least 45, if not 50.
Oh, my God.
They
well,
need to narrow it down.
well,
better.
you know what, though? It's fair for everybody. The same people can't win every year.
Okay, well, first up, this is
By
alphabetical.
same, I mean me.
Alphabetical order. We're getting down to the end here, guys. We're getting down to the end. Next up, we had officially Jorge. Now we have Surge in general.
Ohio Radio.
Surge in general. And it's spelled S-E-R-G.
That's a great name.
Mason Dixon.
Isn't he a character from Beverly Hills Cop? Isn't that the guy that sells all the guns?
Serge,
right? Yeah. Serge.
Surge
in general.
I'm voting for him. I don't even know if he's on the radio here.
I think he's got a show with Justin Case.
All right, next.
Then you have Tone Capone.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Like that name.
T-O-N-E K-A-P-O-N-E.
Yeah.
Of course.
Tone Capone is he's got his own website, Tone Capone. I am officially voting today.
Okay.
For Surge in general. Surge in general is my favorite.
Stop it.
Very competitive.
K-A-P-O-N-E.
Yeah.
Of course.
Tone Capone is he's got his own website, Tone Capone. I am officially voting today.
Okay.
For Surge in general. Surge in general is my favorite.
Stop it.
Very competitive field this year.
Now, I understand there's a up-and-coming radio person category.
Radio personality, whatever. I don't see that now.
I have it.
You do?
Oh, you do?
All right, what do you got?
Eric the Sinister.
Oh.
Is he friends with Surge in general and officially Jorge? Dude, I'd listen to that show with the three of them.
Gareth Dizzy Pinheiro.
Oh, Dizzy.
Oh,
I like Dizzy.
yeah.
I know that guy.
Gina Lexus. Peter H. Blake. Surge in general.
Yes,
Surge. Shizzle Show. That's tough to say. Shizzle Show.
The whole show is up and coming?
Yes. Tone Capone.
But
this
is a different
Tone Capone
because the other one was spelled
with a K. This one's spelled with a C.
Oh. Interesting.
Johnny Christ gets my vote.
Only because he's the brother of Jesus Christ.
I'm going to go, I'm going to cast my vote for officially Jorge and Surge in general.
Surge in general definitely gets it.
As far as the Best of the Bay goes, we like to make jokes. It's an honor and it's an honor to be nominated in any category. We've won a bunch of times before, and we genuinely do appreciate it. It goes
Because I'm not that good with social media. Bring us down. Whoa. Welcome back. Coming in hot.
Wow.
So, but yeah, as you heard,
I'm sorry, we were
Hit
all
the wrong
masturbating
button, my
collectively
bad.
to that Mike Calta shout out.
I especially was.
That's
he
fucking
really-
amazing, man. Congratulations. That
was cool,
awesome.
man. Like I said,
That's awesome.
I was just chilling, and my boy started texting me. I'm like, "What's going on?" I check, and he's like, "Dude, Calta's been talking about you for like the past 10 minutes." I said, "How? How does he even know me?" And then I didn't have no way to listen to it because it was already over.
Right.
But he said, "Yeah, they'll probably have the replay. They don't even show the whole show anymore, but they just happen to upload that one section of the show."
Really?
So I was like,
You
"Oh,
know-
I got to download that."
yeah, it's pretty dope.
Yeah, it was real cool.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
now-
You know,
you
So
know,
now
like
we're
that.
friends on Facebook.
Awesome.
Yeah, see, and you are like, you know, like it's like 6 degrees of separation.
Right, I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
You know,
I'm like, there's some
6
kind of
degrees
connection
of
that it's a sign.
Kevin Bacon and whatnot. You know, boom. But yeah, so it's again, it's
8
September
degrees,
the
7
11th at 8 p.m.
At 8 p.m. at Side Splitters in Carrollwood.
Too bad it's not at 9/11. On 9/11.
Yeah. I may go
Why
up
would
at
the
that
club
time.
be
Who knows?
named 9/11 though?
The what?
Is it, if it was at 9/11 at 9/11, why
The
would
ni-
the club be named 9/11?
No, not the club. The time he goes up.
Oh, I see what you're
time.
saying.
Yeah, the time he actually performs and drops his bombs.
Oh, that's even funnier. Like, hey,
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I had to get mine in. All right, that was my dark one. So now with the few that you have, you gave a couple of kind of behind the scenes there.
Yeah.
But now, what is one thing that actually surprised you though? At any of them, like, was there a particular joke that hit insanely well that you were like, really? Or just what was like a moment, whether it been the first, the second, or third, that was just like, yo.
I think the most surprising thing is when jokes don't hit. I think when I feel like I wrote something really funny and I'm like, this is good. And then I'll tell a couple people just because I don't want to tell everybody about the joke.
Right.
And they're like, oh, yeah, that's funny, that's funny. I'm like, okay, cool. I go up there charged and ready to, I'm like, and I'm, that's what throws you, that's surprising. It's what throws my whole momentum off is if I say this joke and I hit the punchline and no one laughs, and it happened to me on Wednesday. I'm like, all right, like, that's
Moving on.
Yeah, I'm like, well, shit. All right,
Nothing to say here. Keep moving along.
so I'll tell you the joke what it was, and it was sexting, and that me and my wife started sexting the other day, and what the problem was is that her profile picture is a picture of our kids.
it's like the
So she's texting, what are you gonna do to me, daddy? And I'm like, oh no, fucking spank you? I don't know.
I'm gonna send you to bed without dinner.
So I'm like, okay,
I'm gonna put you in the corner and time out.
I'm gonna marry you. I'm gonna marry you so hard.
No one laughed. I'm like, and then I'm like, well, then I have to change the picture to a picture of a priest. And then no one laughed. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all right, okay, so no sexting jokes. Okay, well, I got it. And then I just have to move on and talk about my kids. Like, it was a weird transition. Talk about my kids after that.
Speaking of priests,
Right?
Speaking of priests, right.
kids.
You're like the difference
Oh,
between men
God.
and women.
Yeah, that's real. Okay.
So I was like, okay, I was expecting like, but it was an older crowd. And they weren't expecting, sexting jokes about kids
Right.
and everything. And actually, I forgot the punchline there. I'm like, so I couldn't do it. I could not send a dick pic to my kids. I couldn't do it. So I
Hey.
changed the picture to a priest.
Don't knock it till you try it.
You can send a dick pic to a priest.
Right. That's the whole
Actually
joke.
makes sense.
It's got to be
Yeah,
a,
it makes
a
right.
flaccid.
Either it's
Oh
too
my
old.
God.
It's got to be. Yeah, it's got to have no hair and be flaccid. Looks like tiny.
You had to go further with it.
Yeah, that's very
Be
good.
flaccid.
It's got to
It's so
somewhat.
tiny.
It's got to somewhat resemble a child's dick
Yeah.
in order for the priest to.
This
to
is
wanna
like-
be
From
involved.
9/11 to pedophilia.
This is going great.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is
We're,
dark
we're right up
episode.
my alley.
Damn.
Right. It's a very dark and scary alley.
It's fucking blunt sessions. After
No
dark.
Epstein reference?
No, not at all.
Right?
No, those are all dead. Those,
Right.
those jokes are.
Ah.
Well, that's because Disney Plus is going to be great, you know.
You're exactly.
Speaking of child rapers,
Oh my God!
Speaking of pedophiles.
All right, reel it in.
Yeah, it's
Reel it in.
Tie it all together here.
Reel it in.
Disney Plus, yes.
Jesus. All right, so now after the cruise,
Yes.
is there any? Well, after that, is there any perks after that, or is that just pretty much the prize? As you
I
get
think that's the
Are
prize.
you getting paid off of that? Like, are they paying?
I think they just pay for the cruise.
No, man, the cruise is paid enough.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I think that's what it is.
Hell
The
How
cruise
long
is
of a
paid-
cruise is it?
4 days, I believe.
Oh, see, that's even better.
And where are you going with it, though?
Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah.
And where does
Well,
the
and the
cruise
thing-
take you?
Yeah,
Mexico. I think Bahamas and Mexico. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, back to
Nice.
where people think I came from.
From the strange land
here.
from the strange land of Florida.
For those not here,
I'm brown. From the brown. People are confused.
He's
about
a brown
it sometimes.
Canadian, basically.
I get that, and it's one of my jokes again. Like, so where are you from? I'm like, I'm from here in Tampa. I'm like, no. Like, where are you from? I'm like, I was born in Canada. No, why are you brown? Oh, okay.
People can't say what's your ethnicity.
Right.
right?
Exactly.
They're scared to now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like your gender.
It's like 20 questions with me.
It's like your gender, right? So, okay.
By the way, what is your gender, Dennis?
Gender is male.
Fluid?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not like binary.
wait, never
Now,
mind.
did you choose that? Jenny?
I was
chose
afraid
it.
to
I
assume
chose
so.
it. I chose it.
I would have never guessed.
No?
No, man, you look
very-
like a gender fluid unicorn.
Gender fluid to me.
I like the high-pitched voice.
Get the unicorn at the end. That was pretty good. Gotta say.
Good. Yeah, that was good.
So you get to perform for 4 days on the seas.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how long the sets will be or anything, but I don't know much detail about it. I was kind of thrown into this, and I'm like,
So
just kind of
you,
going with the flow.
just signed up and didn't look at the contract. or anything.
I didn't. They're like, hey, do you want to
Well,
do this?
did you have to sign up for that, or did they just tell you're going to do it?
No, they asked me, hey,
Yeah.
we got this going on. Do you want to do it? Are you interested? And I'm, being really impulsive that I am, I'm like, yes.
Let's
And-
do it.
And then I
So
went back
when you
to my
said
wife.
yes, now
Yeah.
did you sign something?
No. It was just
They're just like, all right, well, okay, we'll call you.
Yep. And then they called me and they put me on the website and then they gave me some cards and they gave me some e-cards I can post online and that's
Okay.
about it. Yeah.
Holy shit!
I think once everything is all said and done and when I win, then I'll sign some contract or whatever saying whatever the terms were. But
Yeah.
But as of right now, I mean,
because I would feel like you would be getting paid for this gig on the.
I should
cruise.
be, but
I feel like or that or something like
the cruise itself.
I think that would be dope just to have a room in a cruise.
But
I mean, I won
free
that.
cruise
But I
plus
think-
free publicity.
But I think
Right,
you also
exactly.
you probably get paid per performance on the cruise too.
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
get
know.
tips. You should put up a jar.
Yeah,
The comedians.
that
do
should be the first thing you do. Walk out, just set a jar down in the front of the
payment
stage.
here.
Yo, that actually, I don't think I've seen it. Has a comedian done that?
Just walk out with a jar,
Just
put it
like
right in front
literally
of the
just
stage.
walk up and just be like,
Before you even say anything,
That's
just set it
funny.
down in the
You just
front.
put tips. You just
Right.
put it on there. I don't know.
yo,
That's an idea.
You're welcome.
That's an idea.
You're welcome.
yeah. Props can't hurt, man.
Hey, why not? Yeah,
Yeah, props
like
are
it.
always good.
Unless you're Carrot Top.
It worked for
Right.
Carrot Top.
It worked.
Yeah, he's been doing it for 20 years.
Right, and
So-
steroids for like 15.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, I think maybe 10. 10
Buffest
at least
ginger
10.
I've ever seen.
Right, dude.
Right.
Like fucking hell.
You guys waited for him to leave to start talking about gingers? Come on,
He's gonna
guys.
hear that
Oh,
play
he's
back.
gonna sound
You
like
have to
mom.
run. Now you gotta. Yeah, don't even say anything. Act like we never said it. So when he
Right,
comes
let's
back,
keep it moving when he
when
hears
he comes back, just be like, listen, you gotta listen to the show. You just missed something funny.
Yeah, we can't tell you about it because it's not as funny now.
Yeah, now we can hear him coming back. So.
Right. So here
But
he
everybody
comes.
start laughing.
Ah, that was good.
Oh god, that was crazy.
He left.
And then he left again. Yeah, that's the pee break by Big Red.
Brought
So
to you by Highlight.
brought to you by. All right, so like,
Oh, this is our punter. He's incredible.
oh yeah,
He can kick the ball over a fucking
9-0,
mountain.
go
Bomb.
Browns.
Damn.
That's right, going almost into half.
Look at the hang time on that punt.
So
Did it time it?
all right, now, if you had to, and I know people probably are like, oh, why you don't want to be compared to, but if you had to like kind of compare your style to like a couple of other comedians that are out there
Amy Schumer.
God, no, why?
stealing everybody's content.
Am I here? Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Carlos Mencia. No.
So you steal all your jokes.
Right. I don't think I can compare I'm still so new into the game that I don't even think I have my own style yet.
Yeah.
I think I'm still trying to learn. Even my hand placement, and people joke about how I have my
Right.
hands in my
Your
pocket
pockets the whole time.
and my delivery. I'm still working on me as opposed to even being compared to anybody
Okay,
else.
that's fair.
I think
Yeah,
that's,
that's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So, but
Perfect answer.
In
Oh,
tandem,
thanks. I rehearsed
in tandem,
that. No.
you mentioned earlier that you were like, "Hey, I grew up kind of wanting to do it.
Yeah.
So who were some of your inspirations?
Oh,
though?
I mean,
like let's just say, to make it fair on you, like just not even just putting them in a placement like 1, 2, or 3, just generally like 2 or 3 that were like, yo, these guys like I really want to do what they do.
I think it was in 2003 with Chappelle Show.
Okay.
I think when Chappelle Show hit, me and a buddy of mine, Torin, Big T. We, it just hit us in a way where like we got to write some stuff down, some skits or whatever, because we considered ourselves funny back then.
And shout out to him, he's doing big things.
He's doing great. He's doing great. He's working for a podcast company. Actually, I work for the podcast company as well. I write kids jokes for them as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Very cool.
He got me a sweet gig over there.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, Pinna. Yeah, Pinna. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Check us out. How do I get involved in that? But I would say Dave Chappelle would probably be one of the first early on inspirations as to even started writing any kind of material down. It was because of him and his show and just laughing at all of his skits. I'm like, not that I say I can do that, but I wanted to be a part of that. That and then just watching SNL, all the comedians on SNL, from back in the day, from Will Ferrell and just the big heavy hitters. Those are the ones that that sketch comedy is what got me into writing anything down.
Gotcha.
And then and just kind of that's pretty much it. Like as far as like pinpointing one person, it would be Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
Just
that's awesome.
That
you ever got to watch him live?
I did, yeah.
Where at?
Nice.
In Orlando, at the Improv in Orlando, and then I got him to watch maybe about 3 or 4 years ago at Ruth Ecker Hall.
That's where I saw him.
Yeah, we were probably there.
Probably. It was me, Alan. I think Joe went too. Yeah,
it was me and my brother. It was probably 3 years.
Y'all know Alan. We got to shout him out, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Alan.
Yeah, he's fucking amazing.
The Haitian sensation.
Oh,
hold up! Whoa! Gino's
the Haitian sensation.
Is the Haitian sensation?
I don't know. Gino.
I don't know.
He's a part of Blood Sessions. He's the DJ.
Okay.
He's the party.
Yeah, he's the actual Haitian.
But whoa there!
Did I just do a faux pas?
I agree with it though. I mean,
whoa!
Alan is the Asian. He's
Haitian.
The Haitian.
When did he turn Asian?
He's the Asian. Can we just make him the Asian sensation so he could be a part of the crew?
That would be hilarious. Like we're converting you to Asianism.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Only because I know
Let's not ask Alan about it.
No.
Right.
We're good with it though.
It's just happening.
Shout out to Klepto.
Shout out to Klepto. That's Alan's brother.
Oh, he has a brother?
I've been drinking, by the way.
Yeah, younger brother.
If my speech is a little off, it's these highlights.
Shout out to Highlight.
Is your speech blurred?
Shout out to Alan's little brother for hooking up with my ex-girlfriend and getting her pregnant twice.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. Facts.
That's a whole different story.
You heard that?
Say that again?
No, just
Is your little
listen
brother?
for little brother.
Run that by him one more time, and then
What's
that's
his
it.
name?
Sammy. Remember Sammy?
Sam.
I just hung out with Alan. I don't know.
Yeah, his little brother used to steal shit all the time. Yeah, he ended up growing up, get like 6'2", 6'3" now.
Yeah.
Ended up getting with my ex, got her pregnant twice.
That's pretty dope, actually.
Yeah, it is pretty dope. I was like, oh, that's fucking cool.
Damn, that's a story, man.
It is dope.
That is a story.
I was like,
Shout
wow.
out to Sammy.
I was like, wow, out of everybody,
the Haitian
that you get
sensation.
everybody you get pregnant by,
Coming in and fucking ex-girlfriends.
for real.
Holding it down.
The thing is, he didn't even know.
Oh, he didn't know.
Yeah,
that
he
was
didn't
yours?
know until I seen him. I was like, bro.
No shit.
He's like, get the fuck out of here. But I'm pretty sure Alan knew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he let that
That's
shit
true,
happen.
too, yeah, because Alan was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alan's just sitting back like, oh.
I will tell my brother.
Oh.
Good luck.
We need to get Alan on his podcast, too.
Hell
We
yeah.
need to get Alan and Joe for in here.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be
a
fun.
whole
Call him up.
Deca in this bitch.
right. Deca. That'd be. We got need Jay too. Jay up in his.
Yeah, we got to get Jay in here.
There's a lot of people that need to bless.
Jay's at home
the
watching
studio.
this game, like upset now.
Probably really upset right
He just sent me a bunch of poop emojis.
Damn, 9-0.
Yep. So,
And that's with the Browns with no starting wideouts, no starting tight end, no starting running
It's
Go
like
Bucks.
goddamn preseason games.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Calm
Go
your
Bucks.
shit, man.
Oh, man.
still Jameson though. But anyways,
What you trying to say, man? Are we going to talk sports right now?
no,
I mean, we
that's
could.
a different show.
I'm talking sports. If y'all
That's
want
a
to talk.
different show.
That
was a hold.
That's 620. We don't do that here.
Right. This is a different show.
God damn it.
That's
Biting my lip.
Too much to fit in.
Well, look at that. Jameis overthrew another wide receiver.
So, now,
darn.
Being that
That's not a
you
touchdown.
are obviously familiar with the craft, with the field and everything, is there a place that once you get to a point you're like holding it down, doing that shit? Is there a place that you'd be like, yo, it'd be dope to like do a set there?
Is there a place that I want?
Or like, where would your dream set be?
I want to talk about the Comedy Cellar in New York.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been there, by the way.
Have you?
It's amazing.
Comedy Cellar in New York, I
Dude,
think,
it was like a checklist on my to-do list for life.
Yeah,
Let's go there. By the way, when you get there, it's so much smaller than you think it would be.
It looks small.
Yeah,
like,
right?
You can literally, like,
I mean, like, just from the street, you don't see it unless you're right up on it.
It's a hole, yeah.
It's like a little, literally, it's a cellar.
And
It's
you
like,
just go down, yeah.
It's like, dude, I'm like, where the fuck is a Comedy Cellar? And I'm like,
Isn't that the, like, the-
oh, there it is. And there's a bodyguard there and shit, and he was like, "You got to go online and book your tickets. You can't just walk up in here." So
You know where you are right now?
Serious business. yeah. No, I'm serious because like it's a fucking like everybody goes there, man.
Yeah, everyone.
Like,
and
Yeah, the big names go there just to chill.
Isn't that where like
Dude,
Louis C.K.
the
did all this
weekend we
stuff?
were in NYC,
Louis C.K.?
The
Yeah.
weekend we were in NYC, like fucking Chappelle showed up, Burr showed up, just a bunch of
they
random.
got 2 specials coming out in a couple of weeks. Burr and Chappelle.
Oh yeah, Chappelle's got a new one.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, but
Yeah.
hold up, Burr got one too?
Both
Bill
of
Burr,
them?
Shout out to Bill Burr.
They
They
do
do
awesome.
awesome.
Dude, I was
September.
I was out drinking like a month ago. This guy that actually he's the father of a Bucks player.
Yeah.
Wilkins, Maisie Wilkins. I met his father at a bar. He was like, "You look just like Bill Burr." I was like, "No shit."
You kind of do.
Yeah, I don't look like Bill Burr, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
But
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
dude.
Irish shit, but that's what it reminded me of.
But yeah, they got 2 specials coming out in a couple of weeks. Within a week of each other, Chappelle and Bill Burr.
I'm waiting on that.
Netflix, I
On
assume.
Netflix, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty dope.
But yeah, the Comedy Cellar would probably be the, where I would want to, like, I've made it. Like, that would be like, wow.
Right.
That'd be
dude.
pretty awesome to be on that stage. Where,
So you like the smaller?
yeah,
smaller thing?
yeah. I think
You wouldn't want to go like Madison Square Garden.
Dude, the
and that?
ceilings,
No.
the ceilings.
It's
low.
more fun when you're intimate,
It's
though, because
really
you can
intimate,
interact with the people better.
right, you can hear
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah,
true.
and I think that's
But the
what I
Comedy
like.
Cellar is big time as far as like
Right.
a venue.
It
Right.
is.
But like
At the same time,
actual space itself,
Physical.
Yeah.
Right.
That
And I think
makes
that's what I
sense.
like about it. I think
Yeah.
it gives me that status where I'm like, hey, you know what? I kind of made it. I'm doing it. I'm holding my own. And it's still a small enough venue where I'm not like overwhelmed in Madison
Right.
Square Garden.
You ever
or
hit the
anywhere
improv
else.
open mic yet?
You know, I went over there and I put my name on
Almost
the
did.
list. Yeah, yes, right. You were there.
I was there, dude.
And I didn't make it on because they had like a couple people from last week that rolled over into my week and just didn't call my name. So, but
Yeah, I went there with Swiss and he signed me up. Luckily, they ran out of time because
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they have so many people there. It's hard to
Yeah.
get on, and then
Well, because improv's that chain, you know.
and you only
Yeah,
get
it
your
is,
five.
it
You get
is.
your
It's
5
like-
minutes, man. That's it.
right.
Get your hot 5.
And that's the
and-
longest 5
and
minutes
it's-
of your
People
life.
are walking out.
It
From
really
the main
is, though.
show
I don't last
while
longer
you're like
than 5
doing
minutes.
yours,
Right.
and you're like making like I would imagine if you're up there while they're walking out, you're like, let me put my best joke out right now.
You have to
Hit 'em
because,
with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just got like an influx of like 15, 20 people right off the gate right there. You
Yeah.
just gotta you gotta make the
I
best
saw
of it.
somebody stand up there while they were walking out, and I saw him kind of like switch up his set just a tad. I think he did at least.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
A good comedian kind of feeds off the energy of the crowd and
Yeah.
plays off their reactions too.
Right.
You know,
that's
Yeah.
I never knew how much telling a joke can how much comes into it, like telling a joke
Right.
in front of a lot of people, because it's a crowd. Do you know your crowd? Do you know
Right.
what kind of
Right.
people you're talking to? If that joke didn't hit, are you gonna see the next joke or not, because they're pretty similar? So
Right.
there's and the timing goes, there's just so much to it. People would say, oh, I can tell jokes, I can do that too. It's like,
Right. No.
you can try,
Right,
you know,
exactly.
but
Like, can you
right.
hit him with the Thor?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
really?
It's easy to tell jokes with friends around,
And that's
but when-
the thing. It's like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can be
True,
conversational, funny, and that's great. But it's different when you're on just
Nobody knows.
nobody, no one. Yeah, and you
It's just like everyday life. If you're around people you don't really know, like, I mean, think about your work life compared to your private life. Like,
right.
when you're at work, you're trying to like toe the line and kind of
Yeah, exactly.
It's like it's just different.
Yeah. So,
That's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. So, and again, that's September 11th at 8 p.m. Side Splitters where?
Never forget it.
never forget.
I'm sorry.
9/11.
too soon.
Is it?
No.
Yep,
been
9/11
like-
Side
it's like
Splitters
18
at 8
years.
p.m. You get discounted tickets with my initials, DA, D as in dog, A as in apple, DA13.
DA13.
DA13. Go on sidesplitterscomedy.com and buy your tickets.
Boom.
Yeah,
I like
100%.
it.
Yeah.
I'll be doing that.
Yeah, never forget.
Hell yeah.
September 11th.
What other topics do we have?
Oh,
9/11
that's
can buy
exactly
cigarettes now.
what I
All
was
right,
going to
guys.
do. So,
No?
another tidbit that was in the news.
Nobody heard that?
I
Recently.
didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
That was
I
dropped.
said 9/11 is old enough to buy cigarettes.
Oh, shit.
It's been that long.
9/11 is 9/11 is old enough to get cancer.
9/11's going to need those cigarettes too, man. It was a rough ride.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
They can actually get cancer through smoking.
Jesus
Christ. Instead of getting cancer from smoking.
You gotta get some relief somehow.
Bam. You see that one? No?
Oh,
Prostitution ain't
Nothing?
legal or anything, but cigarettes
Nothing?
are.
Nothing there?
Surprising.
Jesus, don't let me be a comic.
Speaking of
Heroin's not legal either.
Because of from smoking is the smoke. Never mind. No? From the building?
Speaking of
I don't know what you're making me uncomfortable. I don't know.
People jumping out the windows to your
This is
stand-up.
my comedy. Like, I make very uncomfortable.
There's just too much going on back and forth. I can't even keep up.
Yeah. So,
It's probably best.
speaking of random acts of violence, Matrix 4 has been announced, officially locked in. Keanu Reeves and Carrie Ann Moss, Trinity and Neo.
You're the man.
Nice
back
segue.
at it. Hell yeah, right? Gratuitous violence. So, my thing was, I saw an article and I was like, hey, you know,
Didn't they see the last Matrix?
right.
Let's be real. Those last two Matrix were.
Well, it teeter off. So, like,
Yeah.
the second one had really dope action.
Especially the third one.
It had
agree. I
really
agree, man.
interesting stuff going on. And then the story, as the movie went on, got a little too convoluted. And then you had fucking Will Ferrell in the chair talking all crazy and shit.
Holy crap, I forgot all about that.
Right? Yeah.
Was that Will Ferrell?
Well, it wasn't, but he did the spoof.
Basically,
He spoofed at the VMAs.
That's
yes.
what it was. I mean, that's why that sounded
And
so
it was
familiar.
classic.
Yes,
It was.
yes, yes.
But, you know, and then the third one had decent action, but it just, the story was way too, it got too religious, in my opinion. Like, don't care, respect your religion, do you. I applaud you for whatever you want to do. But, like, it just got to a whole pretty much like he's Jesus.
Who, Neo?
Yeah.
Well, bro, at
Who,
the
Trump?
That's
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
No,
but that's
no.
the problem with. Dude,
No. Trump is God.
No, he's the chosen one.
He's the chosen one.
Cheeto Jesus.
But that's a totally
introduces
different
the idea
show.
Sorry,
to.
I like to steer it that way. Sorry.
Do I gotta stop? I gotta
That's a
stop.
totally different show.
Don't derail us.
'Cause, man, yeah. So, my thing is, okay, we all know how it went and how it ended. The Matrix pretty much got rebooted. They turned off the computer and they turned it back on. Is basically what happened.
I was too young to understand all that.
All I got
You
out of
mean
that is that life is a
they
simulation.
unplugged it, held down the power button.
Right,
and
exactly.
Plugged it
Put a
back
pillow
in.
over it.
They did the factory reset
Yeah.
on the Matrix because that was the whole thing. It was, computer simulation.
But did they unplug it and restart it?
And
That's
that's
the whole
probably
thing.
how the fourth one's going to start. Like, oh, you forgot to unplug this shit. And then here comes Smith, fucking as a
They gotta
kid, and
boot
he
it up in
grows up.
safe mode.
But my thing is, what? They had the wrong antivirus in. What do you think?
Get that McAfee.
McAfee, yeah.
Where do you think they're going to go with it?
To the bank. That's where it's
right.
fucking go.
Right. But where?
Especially how well Keanu's doing right
Yeah,
now.
Keanu's hot right now.
Killing it right
He's
now.
just gonna come in as John Wick.
Right, yeah.
Keanu's gonna be Keanu.
Oh,
The WIC program.
are you
That's
for
what I'm
real?
Did we just
talking
pick
about,
it off?
Sergio.
Just threw an interception. Come on.
Our defense did something?
Super Bowl bound. Super Bowl bound Bucks.
Getting one interception
The
after
hell,
getting.
We got a pick in the preseason. What's up?
But yeah, so.
And then it went to commercial.
They didn't even give him the respectable replay.
Right.
Like, whatever.
That's enough of
That's
that.
a pick. We won't even show you the replay.
So,
Yeah, Neo is Jesus, right?
so where do you think they're going to go with this fourth movie?
I don't even know where they went.
I honestly, I can't remember the third
Yeah.
movie to be
Yeah.
Well,
honest.
basically, the machines were.
Wasn't there a big orgy in the third movie?
No, that
There
was.
was.
The
That was the second
movie.
one, yeah.
That was the second
Okay.
movie. But
That's when the
Wasn't that
machines
awkward?
came
I
in,
gotta
right?
rewatch these movies.
That was like an ecstasy-filled rave where no one
What
had
was
sex.
it? It was Revelation and
no, Reloaded then
Reloaded and then Revelation.
Revolution.
Revolution. Damn, I'm fucked up, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's
It's not highlight.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Highlight.
Can I need more of
Highlights.
those motherfuckers?
I'm like I'm like combining both of them. It was Revelation, right?
Oh, thank you, sir. Can you pass me
Fuck a
one of these here
revelation.
It
highlights?
was a Matrix Revelation.
Well, oh, heck yeah. These here motherfuckers do today hit the spot, don't they?
Joey Redner, we're talking to you. Highlight.
The white horses and shit.
Hell yeah, Cigar City Brewery.
Love me some fucking highlight. You know, I hope we get a
It was
sponsorship.
Book of John, right?
Book of
What?
Revolutions.
Book of Revolutions.
The Book of Revolutions.
So I'm curious.
John wrote it.
What?
You mean Jesus?
Oh my god. So where
Where do you think we're going with it?
do you think we're going?
We don't know. This is the fourth time you've asked.
He's just
me.
coming
I
in as
know.
John Wick.
Question.
He's gonna be limping in like.
I thought you
running-
said you were good at interviewing.
That wasn't part of the interview.
You've asked the same question 4 times.
I wasn't interviewing you, bitch.
highlights. They'll fuck you up. They'll fuck up your whole fucking
They will. They'll
sponsor.
fuck your
Hey,
whole
we need a
show up.
sponsor.
We really do.
I've been working
Did you
on
listen
it.
to last week? I called
I've been
Joey
working on
Redner
it by
out.
not trying at all. So
I can't say. Well, we
Yeah.
love Highlight here. Wouldn't mind.
Flow Ohio Radio.
Ohio Radio does
That's an
enjoy it.
acquired
They go
taste,
hand in
but-
hand.
Yeah. Well, hey,
So
like I
is
said,
Ohio.
third time through, you good.
Yeah, I don't feel my tongue right now, so this is great.
And that's how you know it works.
That's how it should be.
Right.
Yeah, with that and cocaine.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
By the way,
And I answered that, yeah.
speaking of cocaine,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
I can get you. I know a guy who knows a guy.
I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy.
I knows a guy.
My kids are listening to
I
this.
think we
This
already
is great.
killed
Did we just do a drug
Kids
deal
should not listen to this.
on air?
I think that's a first.
Doing the
Wait, what are the Frighteners? The Frighteners.
The Frighteners.
I said Frighteners.
The Frighteneers.
I think we already killed a 12
done,
pack.
sir.
I know. I probably did kill a 12.
Did we really?
Yeah, I think we did.
1 12-pack. But, so,
Killing things. That's interesting. Coming
Yeah.
off a conversation about 9/11.
right. Well, actually,
Dude,
it's not
I
the
watched
Matrix.
that on you. So
Still on that.
let me preface this. We're talking about the Frighteners, right?
Right.
Supposed to never forget, man. What
So
do you
the
want me to do?
Frighteners.
You're right, you're right.
Hold on.
This is an official review.
That's what all the merch says.
The Frighteners throwback
Oh
review.
my God, 9/11 merch.
God,
Come
Jesus
on, you can't
Christ.
tell me that wasn't fun.
People
Okay.
jumping out of buildings on a T-shirt.
No,
Really?
just the DVDs,
Oh, DVD. Oh, what?
aka the highlight reels.
Dude, we're fucked up.
All right.
No, just me, dude. Just me.
So,
Serge, you fucking took it to the next level.
throwback review.
I live at this level. I've never seen Frighteners, so I can't contribute to this.
All right, good. So,
I just remember that one
There's something
scene.
hot about that.
I just know the one scene about where Michael J. Fox was shaking in fear.
oh my God.
Shake in fear. From Parkinson's.
No, that's. Oh shit, that's right.
Oh my God.
See what I did there?
You just set him up and I
what
just
was
stuck him
talking-
down. Got
Yeah.
it. got
You
it.
mean he was shaking in ecstasy?
Yeah,
So,
uncontrollably.
so in this throwback review of the Frighteners, Michael J. Fox is a man that can see ghosts because he had a near-death experience that you find later on in the movie. Spoiler alert! He sees ghosts because he almost dies in a car accident because he was drunk and he was driving
Probably off a highlight.
like
You
a
beat me
dick.
to it.
About to make the sequel tonight.
But
Big Red is.
the thing is,
fine, man.
spoiler alert, his wife wasn't really killed by the accident. Nope, she wasn't
She
killed.
was
by
alive the whole time.
No, well, she was
Sixth
dead.
Sense.
No,
she was almost
dead
dead.
as fuck. She just had a number on her head and shit.
But
Oh, that's
Death.
They had numbers.
yeah,
a
death
Majin.
marked her, and the death killed her. But not death as in her.
He was
car
that
accident.
serial killer though.
Exactly. He was a serial killer, which you find out, which was pretty dope.
Played by
Like, the-
Gary Busey's son.
Yes, Jake Busey. Like the movie itself was actually pretty clever.
And
I
it was,
compared it to Beetlejuice. in a
And it was
sense.
directed by Peter Jackson.
It's barely
Way
a
before-
horror movie. It's more of a comedy.
Yeah,
It's like a combo. Yeah.
it's like a scary movie.
Well, Peter
There's
Jackson
moments
was.
where you're like, dude. First of all, Peter Jackson's camera work in that movie.
Yes.
I was like,
It's fantastic.
you can't see.
Well, he was into horror movies though. Did you ever see Dead Alive?
Yes.
Yes, because he directed that. That was his first like big movie that he directed.
But like the way he was like zooming in and like it would
Right.
follow him and shit. I'm like, that's Sam Raimi almost.
Yeah.
It looks
Pre-Sam
very
Raimi.
Sam Raimi, right?
How are we talking about this movie if nobody's seen Mandy yet? And we were supposed to watch that after like the first fucking episode.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
Seen what? Oh, Mandy. I haven't
Yeah.
fucking watched it yet,
Yeah.
man.
Yes, shit happens. Damn. So
How about what was the Abducted in Plain Sight?
Yeah,
Y'all
that-
watch
That
that?
shit, have you seen that?
I've watched it a million. I watched it.
I haven't
I watched
gotten
it
around
twice.
to that.
a month later, nobody's watched it.
No.
Bro,
Jesus.
y'all got to get on that. Anyways,
But yeah, he has 2 best friends that are ghosts as well. That was the best part.
Of the review, we're talking about another movie.
Right.
Like, talk about another movie nobody's
fucking
seen.
documentary about a dude who I'm not even.
Yeah, don't say a word.
Big
Because
red.
you'll
Fucking
spoil
fighting
it.
ears.
The Frighteners.
Fighting ears. Big red.
Frightening.
Michael J. Fox coming in strong, by the way.
Yeah, he was great in the movie.
He was great in it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Frighteners.
I like Frighteners.
I have to say the opening of that movie,
Yes.
the camera work of it, and like the way the soundtrack,
Yeah.
dude, the soundtrack was epic.
Well, and the thing is, too, like, what I liked about it is, like I was saying, he had 2 ghosts that were basically his best friends.
You know,
And they were running hustles to get him money. Because he was basically working as a paranormal investigator.
yeah,
And he would go to houses that were having, quote-unquote, paranormal activity.
they were causing the
Poltergeist
activity,
activity.
and then he
But-
was coming in, and he was
Right.
Oh, look, my spectrometer or whatever. The fuck.
Right.
Like,
Right.
It's like picking up on blah 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 blah, blah and he's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the best thing. Like, he killed it. And, like, it was cool as fuck because it was funny to see, like, okay, what if somebody could see ghosts and he made friends with them? And, like, now he's making money because they're fucking things up because he's the only one that can really see him.
and it's like he's kind of an asshole, and it's kind of a hoax, but it's also
Right.
not because he also
Exactly.
can communicate with the dead.
Exactly.
It's like, oh shit, okay.
And the sergeant showed up.
What's his name? Lee R. Emery or R. Lee Emery?
I don't remember, but
Yeah,
he was
Arlie
hilarious.
Emery.
That dude is awesome.
Recycling old lines from Full Metal Jacket.
Well, he was in Full
Exactly.
Metal Jacket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the funny shit about it. Like, I didn't expect to see him.
I remember him. Yeah,
And he pops up, and I'm like, oh shit! Like, wow, all right, that's hilarious.
I think
But-
he passed away. Not
He
too long
literally
ago.
I
like
think so.
randomly, like all of a sudden, he had on body armor and shit. When
Yeah, when he was yelling at him,
Yeah,
like that shit was awesome. And that was the other thing too, is how they would they showed you the power of the ghosts where they
yeah,
would
the
randomly
spirit power. Yeah.
Yeah, they would randomly
Because like what
transition.
was it? There was like a phase you go through where it's like ectoplasma, you're leaking ectoplasma,
Right.
And then you go on to the spirit form after that, right?
Exactly, and you pass on
Yeah.
to the light or whatever.
That was a weird. Like it was kind of interesting how like deep that kind of went. I
yeah,
was like, okay,
like he really
Yeah.
broke down like being a ghost.
Yeah.
Like, he
Was
sat there.
purgatory? Was that considered
I mean,
purgatory?
and that's the thing.
Kinda.
I guess you can take it that way, but if you're hanging out with Michael J. Fox, you know,
well,
as it could be, is it purgatory?
Spoiler alert.
Is it really purgatory?
Spoiler: at the end, you do see some people getting sucked up into heaven and some
Yeah.
people sucked
Right.
down to hell. So it kind of is purgatory in a way,
Right,
Yeah.
because
they
well,
really
the-
do go that deep at the end too.
They really do.
They
Yeah,
do. They're like, oh
I gotta
shit,
check that
okay.
movie
this is-
out.
And the thing is, the
I haven't seen
end.
it.
Spoiler alert. At the end, when they show you what happens if you're going to heaven and you can't get in, that shit fucked me up for like years.
That's gotta
Yep,
be messed
yep.
up.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, all right. What do you mean? Yay!
I rented this movie as a kid probably 30 times, and that scene still sticks to me. It's awesome.
And the thing is, shout out to Seth Rogen.
Was he in that movie?
No,
Oh.
I was
but
about to say.
I was like, what?
but
Oh,
this
is he
is
like
the
10?
end.
What I miss?
This is the end.
That
Their
movie's
apocalypse
awesome.
movie.
Yeah.
Remember at the end
Oh,
how
this
they
is
would
the
get
end?
pulled up.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that movie.
That's kind of how.
He didn't get his credit as needed.
Yeah, and that's kind of
Exactly.
how the Frighteners was they get pulled up into the light. Yeah, but at the this is the end they get pulled up and Backstreet Boys are fucking.
Minus the huge demon with the huge, yeah, I'm not
Right.
going there, but
But that was the cool thing was like that's how it was in the Frighteners. Like you had the choice to step into the light, and some people didn't, and that was their whole thing of how some ghosts were still around, or some just didn't want to.
Would
or
you step
whatever.
into the light?
I don't know if I got to hang out with Michael J. Fox again. I don't know. Like it's a tough decision. He's
Now,
a pretty cool.
Are we
guy.
talking like Teen Wolf Michael J. Fox or?
Oh,
I'm talking
no,
Johnny Be Good.
Yes,
Oh,
Back to the
okay.
Future.
Yeah, okay, I'd hang out with
Johnny
him.
Be Good.
That was fucking amazing.
I fucking those movies.
But yeah, all right. So, with everything being said, and shout out to the old, the old sheriff, fucking outlaw ghost that
Yes.
his jaw kept falling off.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Wait, was that a judge?
I think it was.
He's called a
That's
judge.
what-
He's the one that fucked the corpse, right?
Yes. Well, he did.
What was
he
that?
didn't fuck the corpse.
Wait. What happened?
Cleopatra.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Have you
No,
never
no,
fucked
you're
a
right.
corpse?
You're right.
No, he fucked the ghost. I should say, right?
Oh.
No, it was the mummy.
He literally fucked the corpse.
No, and that's what I thought too, growing up. But then I watched it and I was like, oh, he's pulling the teeth out the jaw.
Huh?
Because remember, he comes out with the better set of teeth as jaw. Because remember the
But
whole
he
point.
was like, but what did he say? He said, I'm gonna find that quote.
Yeah,
he came out.
I know what you're talking about.
I think it was like one of those things where like a double entendre going on a little bit.
It was.
Yeah, where it was like he was like, there's a joke about him fucking the corpse, but he also
Well,
got the
and he's
teeth.
like, these fit a lot nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do though.
But that was basically it. And that's the thing. He even had. Didn't he have a dog too? I think.
I can't remember.
I
But
don't remember.
the ending, the fight, I guess you could say, between him and Death, which was again pretty dope how they did that. I thought that was really cool how he could bust out the scythe and he fucking very epic.
That was awesome.
That movie didn't get enough credit. It really
No,
didn't.
not at all.
I gotta say it
Well,
didn't.
it's funny. I didn't watch it until y'all brought it up, and I watched it like a week ago.
Yeah.
See, I probably rented between like this, like Gremlins 2, and like
They
Terminator
didn't make a
2. I
Gremlins
probably
remake.
rented this like every other week.
They are. They're bringing Gremlins back.
Wow.
But it's gonna be a.
They're bringing Gremlins back?
Yeah,
But it's gonna be a
That
cartoon.
was when shit. When I
30
was-
years later.
But it's gonna be a cartoon.
Collective
for the third time.
Lame.
But yeah, so I'm giving Frighteners a solid
Can
8
we
out of 10.
please watch Mandy?
We will.
What is Mandy? What is that?
It's the dopest fucking.
It's a movie with
ever.
Nicolas Cage.
I'll watch it. Dude, let's do
Okay.
Mandy. You gonna come back next time?
I can.
We watch
2
Mandy.
weeks from now.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
hang out with us.
We do it
Yeah.
bi-weekly. So
I'm done.
You're welcome
I'm
to
down,
come back
yeah.
again.
Oh, if I'm
Yeah,
invited,
the
I'm
show's so
coming.
by.
By this show is so by.
So by.
So by. But yeah, I give him
We're
Frighteners
definitely 2019.
8 out of 10. Big Red.
Frighteners?
Yeah. Even including standing up with Times Now. Like,
Well, yeah.
How
Also,
does
you
that
got,
hold
you got
up as
Michael
well?
J. Fox in his epic.
that's why I give it 8 out of 10.
Not,
Yeah.
not a lot of big names in that movie though.
Yeah.
Jameis
Dude,
9
a
and
few.
19, 88 yards, sacked 5 times.
It's so fucking. Yeah, well, you know, that's offensive line, man. That's what I'm trying to say.
We don't talk about sports.
Man, we're
on
not
this
talking
show.
about sports, man.
Yeah, my bad.
Right. But yeah,
So I'll give it. I would say a solid 8.
solid 8.
Yeah, a solid 8. Especially when it's of its time.
Right, and that's what
Yeah.
that's what the throwback
Plus, it's
review
funny
is about.
as fuck, dude.
Right.
It
There's
is.
moments
Yeah, it's
come
good
out.
writing.
What he's
That's
like,
about
what does he say? Like
the
I'm
movie
an
itself?
asshole,
What
I'm
is
an
it
asshole
about?
with the
No, when did it come
gun
out?
or whatever.
Oh, it
Something
came
like
out.
that.
Like early 90s,
I
right?
remember
No, I want to say late 90s. Actually,
No, it was early.
99?
There's some
No.
quotable
No,
shit.
it was
in that.
1996. 96.
Well, we live in
96.
we live in a year of Google. 96.
I
July
remember
19,
this. 96.
And a year of yeah.
July 19, 1996. So,
Wow.
There you go.
Chuck, what are you giving it?
I'll give it like 8.5.
Wow.
The movie holds up really well, and I like I said, I rented it a lot as a kid, and I never got bored of it. I love that movie.
And I know you've seen it, Serge.
I haven't.
Really?
No.
Not even once.
So yeah, so Frank tells him, he's like, "You're such an asshole."
Frank is Michael J. Fox's character.
Yeah. And
Yes.
then Milton tells him, "Yes, I am. I'm an asshole with an Uzi."
I'm an asshole.
There's a lot of weird dark humor in there, though.
Yeah, there's like great
Exactly.
lines. I just remember over and over again there were lines where I was like,
Oh, yeah.
that's quotable, man."
Yeah, the movie itself was just very solid.
It was a sleeper title. in
Yeah,
the
there's a
90s.
reason I'm the hanging judge, but he didn't fuck him.
right. Exactly. He
What?
did.
And then he gets up and he goes, "I like it when they lie still like that."
Now he's talking about his teeth, though.
Me too.
He's talking about his teeth.
Yeah, no, but
yeah,
it's a
he
double
pretty
entendre
much-
going on.
Yeah.
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 Pretty much, exactly. I think as I watched that again, like
When I read that, I was like, "That's pretty obvious."
right. And I watched that a lot growing up myself too. Like it just is a good movie. Like it was really slept on actually, and it's sad because I feel like people should watch it. So go watch it. The Frighteners.
Check it
Michael
out.
J. Fox.
I'm gonna check that out.
Google that shit. Watch it. Stream it. Steal it. Whatever.
Fun 90.
Rub it down. Oh no.
You know, rub it down. Yeah. Fuck it. Whatever.
Just don't
So-
rub it out.
Yeah. No. And don't be stupid.
And Michael J. Fox is not 20. He's not very politically correct when he punches that girl out and fucking carries her away.
Right. This
You
probably
can't
wouldn't
punch.
have happened.
You can't
What
punch
happened
women.
now.
You can't punch women.
Who says?
I mean,
The
it depends
law.
on who you ask.
Well, you know, even if there's spirits and shit attacking you, it's not acceptable.
So, but right.
There's no law against that though. There's a spirit woman coming out.
Ain't no laws under the claws. You heard of that?
Yeah, I saw it in Bobby's shirt.
White Claws.
I
Ain't no laws
I
with the claws.
Facebook.
Have y'all had White Claws?
Yeah.
Anybody? I have.
Just on my back.
So what you gotta do is you gotta spike more vodka in it and you gotta put Mio in that bitch.
Fucking
To
Mio.
put some flavor in it. Yeah. Or Mio.
Or you could just drink a Highlight and have actual flavor.
Or you just drink this, yeah.
I gotta look up Mandy's now. Is it Mandy?
Mandy.
Man, I'm
Mandy.
telling
It's just
you,
Mandy.
the
Nicolas Cage, Mandy.
It is a mind fuck of a movie.
I gotta watch it so much.
We could probably start it right now,
I'm down.
just so y'all can catch the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Because this game is pretty much
Well,
the fuck over.
I'm gonna roll into the next thing that I wanted to go over.
Shit.
Yeah.
So, I know me and Chuck's taking his highlight piss break.
I'm about to do the same in a second.
But me and Chuck, we play Apex Legends. I don't know if I know you said you're not much of a gamer.
I'm not. I'm not.
And that's cool. But Apex Legends is a free game. It's a shooter, and it's a battle royale, as they call them, where last man standing or last team standing wins. Right? A bunch of people. They parachute in.
Where you go? You gonna go hold his dick?
He might.
Rap snacks.
But so recently, and you probably saw it though in the news recently. They were having there was a kind of an issue,
A blame game.
Yeah.
This is a blame game. No pun intended.
So basically, Apex Legends is developed by a company called Respawn Entertainment, who is also under EA. EA helped them produce this game. EA is notorious for doing stupid shit. And basically, they have an event going on. Now, Apex Legends, again, is a team game. You have 3 people, and basically you want to survive and be the top 3 winners, right? Yeah. They introduced a solo mode. All the players were asking for it, like, hey, we really want to play solo, be the one person standing, which is a really cool idea. And they finally did it with this event. This event also brought skins, because as a free game, you got to make money somehow.
Of course.
And you don't want to make it, as they call, pay to win, where if you just buy stats, you win. They want to keep it competitive, keep it even for everybody. So that's their monetization is...
You buy weapons, clothes, hair,
skins.
shit. Yeah.
But nothing to power you up.
Okay.
Just to make you look a little different or make your gun look cool, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I know the tactic, and I paid for my services because I'm like, hey, free game. Not for Apex, because fuck them. But for other games... I'm like, yeah, I'll buy this skin because I enjoy your product. It's free. I'm not paying to play this. I'm having a great time. Fuck it. I'll drop you $5. I'll drop you $10 because I'm supporting, right?
Yeah.
So in the same idea, you would think these people are like, okay, well, let's get some money, but let's not be dicks. No! What they do is these really cool, neat skins that you're kind of like, I would actually pay some money for that. They put them in loot boxes. Loot boxes have been in the news as well. States have been putting legislation to stop them.
What is it called?
A loot box.
Loot box. Okay.
You pay a certain amount, like let's say $5, and you get a chance.
Not guaranteed.
Guaranteed. You get a chance for something cosmetic of some sort, whether it be a skin for a character, or
hey, buddy,
maybe if you have like a banner or something, you can make it look cool.
Yeah.
And you're paying for a chance at these skins. And not only did they do this, but the way they have it is you got to buy their currency. So it's basically you pay $10 for 1,000 credits. Makes sense. But in some cases, they put it like, well, they're like, hey, we're going to make this shit $18. So you can't do the 15. You have to pay the 20. Just so you can get a chance at this fucking skin. So, rightly enough, some of the fans got really upset. But the thing is, with what we were talking about earlier, as a matter of fact, was the toxic communities.
Toxic fandom.
Toxic fandom.
It's a fucking problem, bro.
Some of these fans and some of these players were harassing the developers. To the point, one of the developers from Apex Legends...
This was on Reddit, too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Posts, we've said it before, but we will not engage with temper tantrums and personal attacks or vitriolic?
Man, vitriolic.
Vitriolic.
Maybe a fucking
Thank you.
scholar.
Threads
Damn.
and completely...
You know what's bad when he's correcting your fucking English right now. Mr. Revolutionary.
Completely unacceptable. Thank you.
Shit, I do too. And I'm fucking telling jokes.
Right?
I'm about to be right behind you. So
We took a look in the mirror this week, and in parentheses, lol, LOL. Thanks for all the tax guys, close parentheses. And decided we hadn't met up obligations and are making changes because we believe in our approach. I've been in the industry long enough to remember when players weren't complete asshats to developers, and it was pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm searching for
no
Mandy.
issues, huh, Serge?
I just had to search. Can I search for the movie? Is that okay with you? Do you see it right there?
I forged.
Oh, it's great. It took 5 minutes.
Yeah, because I had to search for it. I'm sorry that I'm drunk off highlight trying to type some shit in.
You've had like two, not even 2 full beers.
Listen,
How are
I'm
you
a
drunk?
fuckboy when it comes to shit. Look at the screen cap. You can't tell me that's not an awesome movie.
Right. But anyways,
awesome.
I forged a bunch of long-lasting relationships.
Oh, I'm
from
sorry.
back
We're still
then.
doing the show.
Yes. Would be awesome to get back there and not engaging with toxic people or asking how high when a mob screams jump is hopefully a start.
What are we talking about?
So he put this in response.
About Joneses?
keeping
about
it right.
keeping up with the Joneses.
I can't keep up with both.
He put this in response to all basically being, attacked online for their practice of these loot boxes and putting these skins.
I got a loot box.
Right?
I got your loot box right fucking here.
And the thing is, it's like, when did fans become that bad? Like, when was it like, all right, yeah, we're just going to be
I
total
don't think this is the movie.
supreme.
I think it started with Star Wars.
This
the
is a
prequels.
different
I really-
movie.
Yeah,
It sounds like a bunch of entitled pricks, to be honest.
right. It really is.
Yeah.
Like-
I don't play Apex for the skins or anything like that. I play it because it's a free game, and it's actually good for a free game.
Now, is this on? I don't know this.
It's on PlayStation 4.
PlayStation 4. Okay.
And
It might
on
be on
PC.
Xbox. It is on
And
Xbox, yeah.
Yes, it's on all the major platforms except
Gotcha.
Switch.
Okay.
And
So-
it's actually something that EA did right.
Right, but now they're fucking up
I hate you.
because even when the it works all the time.
It's working. I gotta find the right one. They had the link for the other Mandy movie.
Exactly.
No, just shut up. All right.
That's Big Reg, not Jeff Daniels laughing right
Fucking
now.
jackasses.
He sounds like fucking Jeff Daniels from Dumb and Dumb. From Dumb and Dumber,
Well,
man.
yes.
Oh,
Yes, and then
That's how you sound that. That's Big Red, not Jeff Daniels.
Come on, fucking work already.
That's
I
awesome.
just had to
Making
say
me look bad in front of company.
We're just really having an awesome stream right now.
This is great radio, by the way, to watch
looking
TV
for it.
while we're doing this.
Yeah, we got
Right.
this. We got this.
but so and the thing is, like, I partly agree with
Sip my highlight.
the
Shut the fuck up.
consumers because as a consumer, I shouldn't have to pay so much to try to get a chance at what I just want to buy from you. Like, just say, look, I'll sell you this shit, this skin or whatever, for a certain amount. Versus, well, if you pay me $5, you can try a roll to get it.
And I will agree with you because I used to play Marvel Contest of Champions on the phone a lot. And it's a similar idea where you can buy your opportunity to eventually unlock a 5 or 6 star character.
Which is really good.
Which is, 6 is the best, 1 being the lowest. But you're most likely going to get a 2 star, which is bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, so no, it's gambling. I do agree with that. But it's the same thing as partly why I stopped playing is because
Right.
I kept getting all these weak characters that aren't doing anything for me anymore.
Right.
But
And that's the thing. Like, you basically are like, hey, I can't get this skin because I got to pay more than so much money.
right, yeah. So let me
You're paying for a chance.
Let me pay like $10 of real life money to
Right.
possibly get a skin for this character that I use, but I'm probably not going to get it.
Right, exactly.
It's ridiculous. Why would you pay for a chance to get anything? It's like
Exactly.
winning the lottery. Like, or,
Right.
like
Yeah,
I don't
no,
want to do that when I'm
it's
playing a
ga-
game.
It's gambling.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
I don't
thing
wanna-
is,
I don't wanna do that.
as somebody who looks at it in the sense of like, I will pay you money if your product's good. I understand it's free, so I really appreciate you for that, and I'll give you some money, but do it right. And they just did
See-
this Monday. They actually updated the store to where you can go ahead and buy that if you really want that skin, but it's $18.
See,
Wow.
for
$18.
when Bo and I used to play a lot of Fortnite,
Yeah,
I bought
shout
the
out to
pass
Fortnite.
once, and I unlocked enough points that I can unlock it again for free after that, and I kept doing that.
Yeah.
That's fine because I spent $5 total, and I kept getting a bunch of stuff on top of it. I kept getting my pass free because I kept earning enough in-game currency.
Exactly.
You know, that's
and the
worth
thing is,
it,
with
but-
the pass, for those that don't know, a pass you can basically, as you play the game, you unlock shit like skins, update thingies, backgrounds, all sorts of
crafting
little
materials so you can unlock different things for your character.
Exactly. And that's the thing about free games. A lot of times they make their money off of cosmetics because they don't want somebody to be like the rich boy to be like, yo, I'm gonna drop $50 and I'm annihilating everybody. Right. Like nobody wants that. But I'll drop $5, $10 for a cool looking skin or something. If
Or
it's
like a big dick motherfucker.
right, exactly. Like, oh, this skin I got a
You
big
would
dick.
go there.
But hey, he's not wrong. Like, if I had a character and he just walks around with a big dick and I pay $5 for it to annoy
Only
people,
$5? My dude's got a big dick?
Hey,
100%.
but hey, if you pay the $7,
100%.
you get the color variations with it. So not only does he have like a flesh-colored big dick, he can get the black, he can get the purple, he can get the green,
Rainbow colors, 2019.
rainbow-colored dick
Yeah, man.
for $5.
It's in now.
Well, $7.
Serge, is this the movie?
Yeah,
That's it.
So it
Finally
opens
working.
with the King Crimson
It's-
song?
Look at that perfect
Ben
picture.
fucking working. Shut up.
So it opens with King Crimson. I'm pretty cool with that.
King
That
Crimson.
band was
I'm gonna
way
fuck
ahead of
with
their
Surge.
time.
Font?
I'm gonna fuck with Surge forever now.
What's King?
Look at that perfect picture.
King Crimson was this
Great.
progressive rock band from like the late 60s, early
can hear it?
70s.
I know, how do you
No,
know
it said King Crimson.
Oh, okay.
That motherfucker.
They were way ahead of their time. You know that song 21st Century Schizoid Man
Look
that
at this guy jerking
Kanye
off
West
in the
ripped
woods.
off?
Yeah.
That was them originally. That band was way ahead of their time. It's really
Really?
cool to have them as like the intro theme though.
For
I didn't know
Mandy.
that shit.
Serge is playing Mandy right now in the studio to distract these
Mandy.
See, this is how you're never gonna
Nicolas
watch it.
Cage, the best actor of all time, I would say.
What?
Of all time.
Hey.
And like Will Smith is the best rapper. Yeah, you're right.
Hold on.
Shots fired.
You're right, you're
Damn.
But you know what, though?
Don't fuck with him.
Shout out to Nicolas
Don't fuck with
Cage.
Nick Cage.
Because I'll be like, I'm going to take his face.
I'm gonna take it off. And I'm gonna put it on this motherfucker.
No. I want to take his face off.
That's one of his better movies.
It
That
was.
is-
I do like that movie.
I really do like that.
What was
I enjoyed
crazy
that. That
was the
one
way
and
John
Gone in 60
Travolta and
Seconds.
Nick Cage
I can
like
enjoy that.
acted like
Right.
Yeah, because they were
Yeah.
both the bad guy and the good guy.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that's why I
Right.
respect that movie so much.
Elijah
Because
Wood is
really good
producer in
movie.
this.
is you don't yeah, he's one of them.
And that was Ang Lee.
Did I
right?
say Elijah Wood?
Was that Ang
Yeah.
Lee?
As a producer.
What the fuck was his name? The director.
I don't know.
Speaking of
Oh,
Elijah
no, it was
Wood,
John Woo, right? John Woo.
For Face Off?
Face
Yes.
Off? Yes.
John
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, John
yeah.
Woo.
And, but that's the
I don't
thing
know how
is
I know
I
that.
love moments like that where it shows an actor's actual range.
Yeah.
Because you saw John Travolta basically
That was racist as fuck there. I called him Ang Lee.
being right? Basically
Shocker.
being
I
Nicolas
was like, it was
Cage.
an Asian.
Mr. Black Blur over here.
Like his interpretation of Nick Cage's character in the movie was dope as fuck. Like and vice versa. Like it was amazing to
It's
see
a
them.
really good movie.
It was.
That's how they play those two parts. You're right.
How about Con Air?
I like that movie too.
That's
With
a good
Trisha
one, yeah.
Yearwood, you know what I'm saying?
And Steve Buscemi.
Hey!
and John Cusack.
Yeah, John, yeah, that's right.
John Cusack is amazing.
He is a good actor.
He's a national treasure. I just want to say.
Buscemi's a national treasure.
As
I love
weird as a
Steve
fucking guy he is.
Look at his range. Like his range of characters.
How
Like,
can I
love him.
live?
I think he's awesome.
Right?
You?
He's fucking great, man.
Like I'm not a big
want
Adam
to
Sandler
know.
fan, but in Mr. Deeds, just making fun of the fact that his eyes are super cross-eyed
can
or
I
crazy.
breathe
I love that.
That's
you.
Empire. You seen the
If
movie?
you ever go,
No.
how could I ever survive?
That's not even fucking.
How could I?
What is that?
Oh, how could I?
Evan, if you're listening, this
how
one's for
could I
you.
live?
It's an inside joke, but Evan, this
Nick
one's
Cage,
for you.
big dick player, and your bitch is pussy.
Wow.
That was vulgar.
Wow.
That's highlight.
You took that from like a 10 to a 1.
That's a highlight
That's-
statement
yeah,
right there.
that's- Wow.
Well, all
Take
right.
all up in your bitches.
I know. I
That's
don't
the
believe
lyrics.
That,
This is probably,
You guys don't know the song?
This is probably our darkest, most vulgar
knows.
episode we've had
I
yet.
do.
Sergio,
Right? So far.
but thanks to me.
Right. Well,
It's either you or the highlight.
I kicked this shit off.
It's you or the highlight because we haven't highlight yet. So
right. There's a lot of highlight on this table. Jesus
there
Christ.
is, man. We
Shout out to you.
There better be 12 on that fucking table.
For the record, Evan is listening because he just told me he loves me and he appreciates the song. So thank you.
If there's
Thank
more
you for
than
listening.
if there's
Shout
more
out
than
to my
12
brother in
cans of
Portland.
highlight on that table, I'm fighting.
Hold
somebody.
up.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Shout
I
out to
love
Evan.
him. He's a good
Better
guy.
not be dipping in my fucking stash.
Shout out to Chuck's boy,
Don't be
Evan.
dipping in daddy's stash of
Tuning
beer.
in.
Dipping in daddy's stash. Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Hey guys.
Are you good now?
Yeah, I'm good.
So let me tell you
Oh,
quick,
wow,
guys, a
did you
quick
get the
joke. Speaking of
instrumental?
Celine Dion.
Hold on.
Hold on. I wanna
So
hear
Evan
this.
and I play a shit ton of Rocket League, and for some reason he decided he's gonna start singing some Celine Dion last night. Every
There
time
it
he
is.
did that, we got 10 fucking goals. Just every time we start singing it, we just start scoring goal after goal after goal after goal.
When
I
Celine
don't know
Dion
how
was
with
on,
Celine Dion. I don't get it.
that's the hype music.
Apparently,
That's
I don't
the-
understand. It's the most boring fucking music in the world, but apparently I
Need
hyped
you
this
in
up
my
to get 10
arms,
goals.
need you to hold.
Hold on, he texted me this. What song was that? It was, Where Does My Heart Beat Now?
Oh shit, that's my jam.
Every time he would sing it, we would score. It's like, alright, just keep singing it, we'll keep winning.
Holy shit.
Fill that
It was
jukebox
hilarious.
out.
Hey, but you know what? Shout out to her, though. She did the song for
She's a
fucking
Canadian
Deadpool
national treasure.
2. She did the song for Deadpool 2.
It was pretty good. I did appreciate that.
Let's be real here. And not only did she do that, but she did that with the dancer who was in the Deadpool outfit
Oh yeah,
around her.
No, I respect her for that. That was pretty awesome.
Like I mean,
All right,
I'm
that's
not
enough
a big
Celine
fan
Dion.
of her music, but I will give her credit that she's like, hey, fuck it, I'll do a song
Well,
for
she's a
Deadpool.
Canadian national treasure,
And makes
so
sense.
is Ryan Reynolds
That makes a lot of sense.
and
actually.
Jim Carrey,
True story.
and apparently Bryan Adams.
Fucking Bryan Adams. Oh, here we go.
Brian.
This is actually happening right now.
You're looking at me.
No, that's the highlight. Looking at you that way.
The highlight.
See,
This is top.
I mean, look how cool
top-notch
that
radio
looks.
right here.
they did this. They shot this movie really well, and it fucking gets crazy.
What kind of life would that be?
It's not. It's a pretty good combination of the movie right now.
It
Kinda
does
fits.
though. It kind of goes with it.
Holy shit.
So right
it
now they're
does.
both laying in bed and he's rubbing her shoulder gently, so it kind of fits.
With the beat.
Right, with the beat too.
We're having a moment here.
Jesus Christ.
This is really going well.
Welcome to the FooL and Friends, episode 6, where shit got
Brought
real
to you
weird.
by Highlight.
All right. Well, I think we've hit a point where it's time to shut it down.
No.
It's just getting good.
No,
Yeah,
we're
right?
shutting it down. We're shutting it down.
I don't know. Serge is in charge of this, so
I'm not in charge of this. It's his show.
It's
I'm
my
just here
show.
for the fucking ride.
I want to thank Dennis Aruba
Thank you.
for coming in one more
There'll be no
time.
world left
One
for
more
me.
time. Let him know. Let him know. Go ahead.
Tell us when the date of the show is.
Let him
What are we
know.
gonna do? This is another 30 minutes of the show now.
We got this.
Give it to him.
September 11th has Side Splitters. 8 o'clock.
I mean, I think that's ironic in itself. The place is called Side Splitters.
Oh my
And
god.
9/11.
it's only
9/11.
ironic if he crashes and burns.
Right. I just hope my jokes land.
Boom. Boom. That is September 11th. It is a Wednesday, 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Code is DA13.
Yep. Buy tickets. Discounted tickets. DA13. SideSplittersComedy.com.
All right. Nice. All right. Round of applause for Dennis Aruba.
Thank you guys for having me. It was amazing. This was a great time. Hopefully I come back again. Maybe the
Hell
next
yeah.
couple weeks. Whatever. Yeah. This was awesome. Thank
Hell
you guys
yeah.
very much.
Thank
very
you
much.
for coming.
Big Red, Chuck,
Look
Sir,
how spooky that looks.
Bo. Appreciate it. Thank you
So,
very much.
That don't look scary?
Big Red, any parting words?
Fucking crazy. Saxophone solo.
I don't know how to live without you in my life.
He's got like the
That's
creepiest.
Bill Clinton.
That's
fucking
way
That's
too
Bill
much
Clinton playing that
beyond
sax.
for any comfort right there. That's way too much.
Chuck, any parting words?
Yeah, actually. My wife is up in North Dakota right now.
Aw.
She is doing the 40th anniversary of the Treasured Trophies. It's the Bob Wolf Classic. Her uncle is actually Bob Wolf. He passed away several years ago due to cancer, unfortunately.
Why does
Fuck
that
cancer.
name sound familiar?
You probably wouldn't know it, honestly. He was a local up in North Dakota.
Oh, okay.
They do this up in Rugby in North Dakota. But they, it's a golf thing they do every year for 40 years
Right.
in celebration of her uncle.
Nice.
which is wonderful.
That's cool.
Shout out to her.
So I do want to give a shout out to her, my wife Becca. I love her.
Oh,
Shout out to Becca.
shout out to
Also,
you.
my mother-in-law Pam, my
Shout out,
sister-in-law
Pam.
Amy,
Shout out Amy.
Pam.
her boyfriend
Amy.
Seth. Bo, you know Seth.
Shout out Seth. I know you.
Uncle Pat and Uncle Mike. You guys are awesome.
Hell yeah.
I love you guys. I wish I was there.
Boom.
Nice.
Any shout outs, Mr. Dennis, besides we already know you plugged?
Nah, I got no shout outs. Family, I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening. I know you guys were listening. You guys have been texting me this whole time.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's all I got. Thank you guys
All
for
right.
having me. I appreciate this. It was amazing.
Perfect. So, thank y'all for tuning in again to FooL and Friends. Best of the Bay, Ohio Radio. Give us some votes. Vote for us.
I'll leave you guys with
Shout out to
this.
Mike Calta.
Any,
Shout out to Mel.
hell yeah! Shout out to
I'll leave you
Mike
guys
Calta.
with this news that I just
I can't say it right.
that I just
Last
saw.
comic stranded.
How
How do we live?
ahead, Serge.
Death Row Records
without you?
is now owned by Hasbro.
Boom.
What?
No.
That's a wrap.
Monopoly?
Yeah, Hasbro.
I want to thank y'all
What?
for tuning
The
in.
game company
That makes no sense to
Now-
me.
Why are we
owns
ending the podcast right now?
Death Row
Yup.
Records.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
What the fuck is that about?
I love y'all. I want to thank y'all for liking, sharing, subscribing.
I love y'all. Every listener,
Everyone, I love y'all.
every single
Been
listener,
great.
y'all are the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Period.
Let me. Okay.
Throw us a
Oh
song
wait,
on
that's
the way
right.
out.
That's right.
Play
I
some
forgot.
Trump.
I forgot we play music.
We're going to play a song on the way out.
Who should we play?
Play Trump saying
Hey,
he's
you
chosen.
still got,
Listen, MIA, paper planes.
you
paper
still,
airplanes.
you still got Mr. Gnarly?
Troll the people.
I don't know.
Listen, MIA, man. Paper.
He don't got one.
Are you
Paper
playing
airplanes?
NWA?
No, it's low. It's gotta be
NWA?
local
Yeah,
stuff.
I can do that.
Local
That's
stuff.
what I want.
Local stuff?
Locals.
Yeah, local.
Morbid Angel, they're local.
Well, he doesn't have their music.
Or
on the computer.
Deicide, or
Play-
Cannibal Corpse.
play-
You know.
I want NWA, please.
Please. Can I
What
have chin
about-
check, please?
I do not have Mr. Gnarly.
You got some Judy?
Is there any way we could have fuck with Dre Day, please?
I got Judy.
Throw Judy on there.
That laugh is contagious.
Shout out to Judy Blue.
Damn, this show is borderline offensive.
I'm trying
if
to-
you're easily offended anyway.
All right, we're gonna close it out with some.
I mean,
Judy
as long as like
featuring
people dying on
Finach.
9/11 is offensive to you.
This is Gone with the Wind.
Too soon.
We will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, in life you go through ups and downs. But God tells you at one door closes, another one opens. You just gotta follow your dreams and never give up. You know, you can never give up. Nope. Listen, let's get it. Judy. Some people told me they hate to see me cry. Hate the way I'm living so I could die. Baby, wait a minute, see the penguin fly. Telling me I was broke, now my life was televised. God fix me, let the Lord forgive me, so my way just lift me. Put me back together, yeah, the Lord just fix me. Now I'm on my own, aim for the throne. In my zone, I'm the new Don Corleone. See the room full of girls, pass it to my niggas. Middle finger to the pain, yeah, I pull the trigger. I try to blow out the door. Take care of my mother with a house on the shore. My brothers and my sisters, yeah, they settle for sure. Telling me they love me, I'm the one they adore. I wanna be remembered, what I tell the pastor. When I'm gone, who they running after? Now I'm gone with the wind. Yeah. They say I'm gone with the wind. And I ain't never coming back no more. They say I'm gone with the wind. I know. They say I'm gone with the wind. And I ain't never coming back no more. Some people told me, Ricky Blue, you speak your own language. Some say, fuck it, he from his own planet. I got my own planet, can you manage? Snap my finger and your girl vanished, so you panicked. Love is war, where your life at, yeah. Travel the world to get a nice check. So I go to different countries just to see the kids, how they live. See, there's something that I would die for. You make money, but selfish to give money to kids who never had nothing. Shit's out of control. I don't make money for me, I make money to feed the kids and feel as empty as me. My timing is here, mission is clear. No running from fear, nigga, my timing is now. I wanna hear the world call me Michael Jackson. Oh, when I'm gone, who they running after? Now I'm gone with the wind. Yeah, they say I'm gone with the wind. And I ain't never coming back no more. They say I'm gone with the wind. I know. They say I'm gone with the wind. And I ain't never coming back. No, I'm never coming back. Hey.
I got no regrets. God's plan is perfect. I know they'll remember us. They have to. All the work we put in, every day. I just hope my daughter sees it clearer than I did. I love her. I hope she's stronger than I was. I love you, but I'm ready. Let's go, let's go. Maybe I was just here to bring cat here. She the best thing that I left here. Flow secondary, hardly unnecessary. Move nations hard and hard to kids that was scary. Never let them see you sweat. Carry, couldn't sing it better. Killers with me forever. Now that I reflect back, adore the bad weather. Especially when I buckle down, I knew it would get better. Hard like a linebacker, talk it, walk it. MC linebacker, raining in the office. Remember me for brainstorming, Rainforest Whitaker literature. Red line Pulitzer Prize winner. Mom, I'm sorry you had to struggle so long, but the faster the sunset, quicker it rise in the morn. Appreciate good times when bad headed John. Last but not least, let my team ride going to gone.
Yeah, they say I'm gone with the wind, and I ain't never coming back no more. They say I'm gone with the wind. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. They say I'm gone with the wind, and I ain't never coming back. No, I'm never coming back. Hey,
Get him the hell out of here.
Get him out of here.